Hello everyone. Happy Friday. Akujimo.
Jagaban.
Good morning everybody. Good afternoon. Thank God it's Friday. Well, it's happy to what's up. Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. Auntie Show, how are you? Adiremi, Yemi, how are you? Sure, Apa. Yeah, Ayurinde, you got dating me. Let's go. Oh yeah, yeah, Lona. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So okay. Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Bumi Lekendi. I can see you. Fatima, how are you? Good afternoon, everyone. What's fast? How are you? Happy Friday. Orelope, how you doing? Let it go. Yes, so baby for life. So Don, how you doing? Love from Iraq. Let it go. Me gon' kill that Ukraine. And Russia, I don't know, and it's okay. Irọ́ ni wàláì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Thank you, everyone. How are you? Yes, so I don't have time for makeup these days. It's just come out, catch it, papa, catch it, pull on there. It's makeup. Not even any powder or nothing, not broke. I make up for you. Ben. Bawa. Yo. Bawa. ó máa ń dùn mọ́ mi tó bá kì mí lọ sẹ́gbà. Ó máa ń gùn mí ẹ̀gùn ni. Bá a wà. Ẹ jẹ́ gbádùn ẹ̀. Ó ṣe mọ̀dé yìí. Ó ṣe mọ̀dé yìí. Yes, o. Ẹ̀gbárè wà. Ṣé mọ̀dé yìí?
Ìjáyà gbogbo Facebook wọ́n lọ́jọ́ ìbí pọ̀nà. Àbíkẹ́ onírò ọ̀dà nínú rẹ̀ onídìbànújẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́.
Ṣé mọ̀dé yìí?
Ọmọ ọlọ́pẹ́ ọpẹ́ ní tèmi èèyàn bá fọ́lọ́rọ́ mi wá bí o.
Èèyàn yìí làwọn bá fáǹtì wọn.
Ọmọ ìyá Jésù.
Àwọn ọmọ ayé ni ọ̀fọ̀ láì.
Kí Tolú lọ pẹ́ gbàgbà òkú ọdún.
Ṣé mọ̀dé yìí?
Ó ní èèyàn tó ní ọmọ sàmọ́dún. Ìrántí jẹ́jẹ́ yóò kọ̀ ní ojú olúwa rẹ̀ nígbà kí ó ní òkí.
Èèyàn tí ò kí mi ń kọ́.
Èèyàn tí ó kí ọmọ wọn ní
Àfojúdá wọn nù.
sáwọn ni wọ́n dá òrìn àbọ́lọ́ wọn bá. Ajá tí ó palí ní ẹnu rẹ̀ yóò ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bá níbo lọ́wọ́ yóò sì rí kọ́ ní. Àbí ká máa jẹ gbádùn ara rẹ̀ lọ. Aláṣẹ àtolúdarí Àbíkẹ́ Jagaban bí foundation. Àbí ká ò jẹ́ mọ́ fèyí ṣe lọ.
Ó ṣe mọ̀dé yìí. Àwa mú ẹ̀ ṣáńtà. Má sọ̀rọ̀ jọmọ ìyá kẹwàjì. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing today? Thank God it's Friday. I'm sure you'll be wondering, oh, she's out again. Oh, yes. This is the season for coming out every now and then when it is necessary. Trust me. When I feel like staying indoors for a week, 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month, I feel free to do so. Amo, you see this season that we are? This season? Oh my God, this season? Anyway, let me just carry on. I don't think I have the patience for too much pleasantry now, so... But then I salute each and every one of you that is online this afternoon. I salute you all, my beautiful people, my friends, my fans, my teammates, my admin. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much, everybody, for always being there. I love you all. Admin, thank you for being there. I love you guys. Thank you. Anyway, to all of you that are actually admiring my glow, that's my glow brand. She's live here with us, Nofisa Talao. Yeah, they supply my glow. Let me see. I think it's always nearby. We are the supplier of our glow. Nofi Skincare at Nofi Skincare. Go and follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, and other your skin products now. Okay, if you're a very dark person, they have products for dark people. If you're very fair, they have products for fair people. If you're in between caramel, chocolatey, whatever, they have products that will suit every skin type and color. Okay, so feel free to call them. She's always online with us. Call her. Oh, that is one of my fathers calling me. I love you, my fathers. Well, now, Baba, Baba, and Binoni, Ketori, all of you. Well, eloquent office is 07853680088. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. That's not the number. Let me call another one. That's my own number. Go and call Nofi on 074 01. Nofi, you better put your number. You saw I was even calling out my own number. Go and call Nofi on 074 01 58 0074. I repeat, 074 01580074. Our cream is trusted and well certified. You will like it. They are all organic based. She's been my friend since university days. We all went to the university together, even though we were in different departments. But then go there and call her. So I am out here again on the ongoing matter of the promiscuous wife. That did a show for me yesterday. Am I justified for coming out or not? Yes. Well, then I'm not going to go away. Like I said, I don't have to pretend that I am pitying her. My topic says, don't justify what is injustifiable by romancing, encouraging moral decadence. There's no justification for it. Okay? A slap on one is a slap on all. I am not someone that wants to encourage any man to bring out a lady's nudity or to support anybody in mocking a particular victim of such act. Okay, she has fallen a victim. However, when you deliberately put yourself in the situation, you don't now come out to be seeking for empathy, whereby your immorality, your indiscipline has pushed you, right, to put another woman or a particular family into emotional, psychological, and mental trauma. You don't now expect people to come around to be romancing you, when it is your fault, when you deliberately put yourself out there with your own hands. And what you have done has also affected so many other families out there. You don't expect people to now come out and be having, you know, silly empathy on you. You don't call for pity party. Because you knew quite well when you were doing this that it's going to affect you. Now, what I'm going to say, right, I don't want anybody to see this like, oh, she's doing revenge. Revenge for who? I don't think I have ever hidden my stand with this girl, that she's not somebody I want to have anything to do with because of our antecedents on social media. I have tried all my best to avoid her. But then, whatever that has got to do with whoever on this Facebook, when we see it like a, you know, like a social topic, it's got to do with, you know, our society. It's got to do with our people. We live abroad, we run show, and when things like this break out, we should always encourage other women. We should also educate them. We should always try, you know, to discourage anyone that is still in the act, to refrain from it before they end up having, you know, the same situation, just like the one we have at hand. Someone has made a mistake deliberately. Yes, she called it a mistake, Abby. So when it is deliberate, is it still a mistake? Before you have pity on someone, you have to weigh the situation very well. How did it come by? How did it end where it is? Who initiated it? Whose fault is it? Who threw it out? Okay, we are not here to pass any, we're not here to push blames. Okay, we don't want to push blames. But then, when things like this happen, there's what we call reaction to situation. It is the reaction of that person that you will use to weigh if it was deliberate or if this person is actually remorseful. When we say remorseful, we don't mean for anybody to go and jump into the river. We don't mean for anyone to go and commit suicide. How shameful are you of the act that you are trying so hard to gather pity party for? How remorseful are you? Huh? How regretful is this situation for you before you start asking for people? Is it someone that has come out to tell you that she doesn't give a fuck that you are gathering to give a fuck about? Is it someone that told you, oh, I don't care, I have not done anything wrong, I was only enjoying my life? So what is your own headache? coming out to say, oh, we should join hands, oh, we should join him out. Who are the you and we? I beg to differ from those women that you want to gather together to go and have pity party on this person that deliberately put herself in the situation. Money party to one lady. The same way she goes on 1 to 1 million is the way everybody too is still going to go on. Ade Williams, good morning, my darling. How are you? Someone that is not remorseful. And yeah, you like abosisha. And like abosi, like rikishi. We are call it so and so and jafo birini. I don't know. At times I don't get it. Because some so kini kan to ba so lawyer de. Wọ́n ní gbogbo lawyer ló ṣe. Kò sí justification for shit here, man. Èèyàn tó deliberately put are under the bus to finish are. Tẹ̀lé one but attend sọ pé jáde fún sọ̀rọ̀ fún. Mo máa break àwọn nǹkan kan down díẹ̀ fún yín. Ṣó yé yín. Láàárọ̀ yìí. Máa break it down fún yín. Now, téèyàn bá ṣe nǹkan láti fi bá títí ẹ̀dá ọmọlàkejì ẹ̀ jẹ́ tí ò wá jẹ tó wá rí pé ńgbà tí kinní yẹn di ẹ̀ sí tán ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá ń dodge tó wá ń play victim ó yẹ kẹ́ fura sí because situation tó wà lẹ́yìn in the first place it was not meant to be out. Òun lẹ ṣe gbọ́ èdè tí ọmọ yìí sọ pé ó sọ dáadáa ó dúró ó sọ ìgbà tó máa wá bọ́ta ní last week ó ní kò sí ètò kan òun nítorí pé òun mọ̀ pé kò sí kíní òun kankan níta lọ́wọ́ anybody òun ò ṣe nǹkan pamọ́ pé òun ẹlẹ́dàá òun ò ní jẹ́ kó òun ṣe irú ẹ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ all this while ó ń press button pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ní abẹ́lẹ̀ pé kí ló release òun ni voice note tá gbọ́ lánàá tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sọ pé okay voice note lásán lòun kólẹ̀ òun ò fún kankan nígbà tí yẹn rí aṣọ ẹ̀ ó padà wá síta ó wá ṣe show right ó wá counter ìyẹn Bukky pé Bukky o òun mọ̀ pé you've got nothing on me ọkàn gbé voice fún èmi àti lágbájá báyìí lájọ plan ẹ máa ṣe rí téèyàn bá wà remorseful ní kẹ́ tó sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì mi gan lánàá láti rí Yínká tí àǹtí tó ń fi taratara tó ń ṣe báyìí tó ń sọ pé àní no sẹ no we are not coming together we are not coming collectively lórí ẹyọ kan yìí because if you have been there and you saw all the happenings of Facebook and you have not come out to save anybody or to save the situation fún àwọn tó kù náà láti má go depressed. You live in this London. You saw it when they brought out Baba Gaji's nude. I didn't see you do a show over Baba Gaji. Abike was the only one that came out over Baba Gaji. A lady released his nude. Where were you? You've been running show. You didn't use your voice for him. Is it because he was a man? Are men supposed to die of emotional trauma and psychological trauma? You disappointed me, I won't lie. Because I talked to you. We have spoken last about 3-4 days ago. I still spoke with you. We were 3 on the phone. We were having our normal tete-a-tete. And you have always given me your words that you will never get involved in Facebook matter. And eventually now you are dragging yourself there. I won't call you. I've told you, that other person that I'm not going to call you for a reason. Because when you deliberately push yourself there, you will face it. This is Facebook. I have always warned you. Leave Facebook to Facebook. Don't put your mouth in anything publicly if you don't want people to drag you. People do a lot of things that you don't even understand from this side. That's why it's better to just face your kini jeje. Don't let anybody come and pour sand in your gari where you are thinking, oh, let me use. When they do it to somebody else that you know they are not Facebook people, pick it up, yes, and use your voice for them. But when it is Facebook, people will always ask you so that they don't see you like an hypocrite. My sister, do away with it, pata, because this girl, you will be shocked and surprised when she will come for you. She never appreciates anybody. She is a friend of no weather. There's no weather that can be friendly to her. If she's nice to you today, she will be terrible to you tomorrow. So leave her to us. When, let's assume Facebook, let's assume the whole of Facebook population is 50. Let me tell you, as of today, 47% of Facebook, the Nigerian community, are against this girl. Do you want to ask why? Not because of what happened recently. They have always been against her. She doesn't have more than 3%. And those 3% are only Facebook visitors that she just got through to time of recent. She is, you know, a no-go area for most people on this. Nobody wants to attach them. When you see anybody romancing her, it's because they want to use her as an instrument. As an instrument, not because she has anything to offer anybody. She doesn't have anything good to offer anybody. Like, you see, she needs to stop telling lies. She needs to stop her manipulations. Bukky just told her nobody wants to chase her away. In the first place, what is she offering the space? Is she a motivational speaker on relationship? Does she encourage on business? What exactly does she do? Is she a voice to the people? And what people? What area exactly is she concentrated on? We know you for what you do. You treat sex. You treat relationship. You are a relationship and sex expert. What exactly does she do? She has a shop. Do you know how long she's been fighting in that shop? It is fighting part of trading on Facebook. Do you have to destroy people to sell your market? I was out yesterday. Did you see me do any marketing for myself? When I'm out to talk about, you know, the ongoing saga or any situation on Facebook, you don't ever get to see me put my market in between. Ask people. I will not. These are my markets behind me. I have sent some off to post office this morning. I have been busy. The reason why I put things there is because they have been packing in one after the other. At times I ask my customers, are you going to be home? So they wait for the day they are going to have off before I send them. So there's no big deal. I don't mix it up. This is a girl that comes online every day and say, Abike, ìyólówó sọ pé kó kọjú sí business yẹ. Ṣé ẹni tán sọ fún elele tán sọ pé kó máa ta ọjà. Ẹjọ́ ṣé kò tó àsìkò káwa náà máa bí pé dorcas, ìgbà wo ló fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjà ní títà? Ṣé o ní nǹkan mi tó fẹ́ fi ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ ṣe ní ju kó máa ṣe pé kó máa ṣorí burúkú kó máa jánu bẹ lójoojúmọ́? These are the things we should be reminding her. Just the same way she reiterated to me, even though there was no sign at all of any fighters at the time. She was doing this just to manipulate the mind of a lot of people against me. At times, there was even nothing like fight. She would just come and say, you rarely see me come out 3 or 4 times a week. Yet this girl will be shouting just for that Auntie Rosula to say, oh, Abike Abolonja. That is how devilish she is. A lot of the people, one side there, Lenny, Tomba ma jalola, tomba ma fibu, inkoto ma fibu noni. Alayewa, keep to yourself. Shebi wo noni. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n side there, Lenny pátápátá no te ko kini yen pamọ́. I can bet you. Táwọn náà dé fẹ́ lo against e pé wọ́n ò bire ko fumble. Ṣerú Vivian tó wà vindictive àbí tó wà vengeful ni kò ní lo against e. Vivian bó ṣe wà ó ti hide sábẹ́ kíni ó ti ń bú ìyá ewé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ láti jọjọ́ ẹ̀. Láti jọ́ tí ìyá ewé ti lé Vivian bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni Vivian ti lọ ṣí fake profile mi ló ti fi attack Esabod. Èèyàn kan ṣì ń sọ orúkọ ẹ̀ fake profile ẹ̀ fún mi lánàá. Pé jọ́ tí ìyá ewé ti sọ pé má wá bá Abike ń bí báyìí mọ́. And the same thing they will do to her the moment tó bá try láti control ẹ̀ tó bá lóhun gbọ́ wọ́n á lo fake profile wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bú pé ọmọ àlè ìyàwó lé alágbèrè. Ṣé jẹ́ ká pẹnu pọ̀ kẹ́ call a spade a spade. There is no justification for any form of immorality here. She came out to lie. Somebody that will heard you saying, ìwọ náà mọ̀ pé mo love ẹ. Àbí ẹ gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan tí mo play ni. Àbí ẹ ti ń dùn àwọn èèyàn ni. We heard her confessing her love, her passion for this married man. We heard the guy said, mo mọ̀ pé àwa méjèèjì la jọ wà married. Àmọ́ jẹ́ ká ṣe ní pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́. Torí ó mọ̀ pé èmi àti ẹ a jọ wà obsessed síra wa. It is obsession. There's nothing like love. She saw all this red signal, latile. She saw the red flag. The guy ticked the red box. Síbẹ̀ náà mi ní sọ pé kíní. Just like someone called in lánàá sọ pé a player played a player ní game wọn. So ni blame guy yìí púpọ̀. Now on the other hand. On the other hand, think about the woman that is in the center, which is the innocent wife of Shola, that Shola has been using as the fool in the house. He went to the extent of calling his wife to comply with his own terms in bringing Dorcas, the concubine, the girlfriend, the wayward girlfriend, into their relationship. That whatever I tell her to do, she will go out to there now to redeem our image. So ma worry. O ma lo ṣe, and we heard the guy telling her pé mo ti sọ fún ìyàwó mi pé ìwọ náà ló ma bọ́ta ló ma lọ gbé fún Bukky GC. Come on. You all should call a spade a spade. Moral deficiency, indiscipline, wayward way of ọmọ obìnrin. Irú ọmọ wo lẹ bí sílùú òyìnbó. Wọ́n bá bí ọmọ sílùú òyìnbó. Ṣàṣà lọmọ tẹ́ bí sílùú òyìnbó tẹ́ máa rí tán ẹ máa bá ní orí kíní tán máa sọ pé wọ́n ṣerú àwọn rádaràdà. Èyí tán tún wá gbé wá láti ilé. Orí ẹ̀kẹ́ tó rè tó máa live irú ìgbésí ayé báyìí. Ọmọ tán bá gbé wá láti ilé tí ó ka ìwé gidi. Most of them inú ọ́fíìsì ni wọ́n máa ń wà bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n ní good job. Èyí tó bá jẹ́ pé ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ti ní bí criminal record látẹ̀kọ́ tí gbèsè ayé ò lọ déédé àbí tó wọnú ìlú yìí tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní commit crime láti ọ̀dọ̀ social service, definitely irú wọn ò ní kíní dáadáa. Wọ́n ní kó ọmọ ẹ̀ kó lè fún ẹ ní ìsinmi. We're talking of a girl that is in her 30s. Àbí ẹ get. She is in ẹ lè bí ọmọ yẹn lọ́mọ. Sis. Ẹ ronú bí òbí gangan. Ẹ má ronú bí mò ń wo lágbájá. There are a lot of you that you personalize situations to yourself because of the things you have been through in the hands of men. Some women have been raped. Instead of them to open up, voice out, and seek for healing, counseling, you go to where a similar situation to what happened to you years back or some time ago, and you start personalizing it without first weighing the situation if it is actually same as yours. You just want to take the toll of whatever happens to you sometime in the back, ago in the situation at hand. Mo boyo obìnrin yẹn ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ mọ́kùnrin ilé táwa ń sọ nìyẹn náà take advantage kó jókòó assault òun ẹ̀yin kò fẹ́ relate tí ẹni. That is the problem with most people tani lórí bíbá pé nǹkan tẹ́lòmíì ti go through rí. O kò fẹ́ gbẹ̀san bóyá ò rí ẹ̀sùn ẹ̀gbá bí tán ti ṣe fún ẹ. O kò fẹ́ gbẹ̀san ẹ̀ṣá lọ́dọ̀ ọkùnrin míì lọ́dọ̀ obìnrin míì nínú situation tẹ́lòmíì tó jẹ́ pé ó dẹ̀ kò fẹ́ farajọra wọn ni àmọ́ kì í ṣe kankan náà. Now difference tó wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé a lady single-handedly fúnra rẹ̀ took a mobile phone. Before you will say somebody sent something out, you need to weigh that situation. Gbogbo yẹn 30. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ mi dáadáa bóyá kẹ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ straight from the heart. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ straight from the heart, ẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ Sọ́jí. Ẹ lè lọ sírú ọ̀dọ̀ BC, ẹ lè lọ sọ́dọ̀ Esabod. Àmú ṣe ẹ má lọ sọ́dọ̀ èèyàn kankan lọ́wọ́ tí mo wà. Ibi tó bá wùn yín sódà kò ní dà pé bóyá Àbíkẹ́ wà bias. Listen to the situation again. She has multiple partners. How are you sure pé bọ̀bọ̀ tẹ́ ní pé kàn máa curse ni? Who did it? And let me tell you, this girl can even send a nude out to get that guy roped. Tó bá ti rí pé ibi tó dé nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pa jù síta fúnra rẹ̀. Fact mo sọ fún yín yẹn. You don't know her. Fuck the shit. I don't believe power boys yẹn náà jù. In as much tẹ́ pé òun fúnra rẹ̀ lórí kọlu ara rẹ̀. Ó lè ṣe. Irú wà tó máa ń wù nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Pé the worst ni pé kó tó gbé ti tójú di gangan jáde máa gbé ilé jáde. Máa bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó fẹ́ ní soft landing. Àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pity òun á da game rú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ sọ fún yín tí ó bá ń dì pẹ̀lú ọmọ tí ò lójú tì. Ó yàtọ̀ sẹ́ni tó bá lójú tì, because now that is out. Was she remorseful? The same day it was out, well, I would like to believe the same day it was out, was the same day she started doing show. And she is still running her mouth till tomorrow, so forget it. How are you sure it was the guy that released it? That girl could have been the person that released it herself, because you cannot shame the shameless. It is he who has shame. Let me threaten perfect shame. For that person that does not have shame, boya iṣẹ́ tó tin ṣe ti pẹ́ ní nínú inbox, you cannot shame such person, let me tell you. Tó bá mọ̀ pé nǹkan wà ní ọwọ́ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó ju eléyìí lọ, ojú di gangan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé olóòṣe mọ́, èmi gan máa wọ́ràn sí ẹ lọ́rùn. Ọmọ tó lè ṣe ní fact ni mo sọ fún yín ní ẹni. Yes. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. If somebody can come here, láti wá fi fake profile sọ pé Abike, anybody that come for you, kini kan, we will go for them. Wo, ó lè korúkọ Yewe sí kó sọ pé ayé ẹ máa ṣe kini kan, irọ́ ni, she's the one, and she will go back to Yewe to put pé Abike jẹ́ sọ fún ẹ dá padà, we saw what you are writing. En tó bá ti lè níru àwọn cunningness bí burúkú, very cunning. Àwọn devilish tactics báyìí kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè ṣe fún ara rẹ̀. Fact mo sọ fún yín ní èní. I can't blame it on the guy. Ẹ tún gbé gbà ọ̀nà bòmí. Ìwọ ọmọ yìí ni kẹ́ fi gbé gbà bòmí. Ìwọ ẹ̀ òun ni kẹ́ fi wò. Right? She is devilish. Ìkà ni. Ìkà gidi tó máa sọ pé yàn ìkà. We are not moved. Why do we want her to leave? Why do we want her to leave? What does she offer this space? Is she sitting on my space? What does she have to offer us? Since she started, see, let's leave the days that she's not fighting away. Tell me what value her show serves us. She's just wasting off. She's just wasting off there day after day. Because the days she's not fighting, she's there planning how she'll be sleeping with her teammate husband. Under the deception, the pretense of settling marital scores. So tell me, what we benefit as the general public? Àwọn ẹlòmíì wà ní orí gbogbo social media. When Soji come out, he gives motivational, topic at times. Yewe come out severally, she gives motivational topic. Abike comes out, she gives motivational topic. Even Omotodela, no star girl, she comes out. Even Otobola comes out to give educational show. Adebimpe does. When this girl comes out, tell me which area she fits. The socio-economic, politics, lifestyle, marriage, relationship, education. Tell me. World crisis. Where does she fit? Gender topics. Where does she fit? Cookery. Where does she fit? I just want to know what skills she's got and how she has impacted anybody. Just give me that response. Give me 2-3 shows that you think people can benefit. I have talked of, I've talked about world crisis. Recently, they've been kidnapping in Nigeria. We've had a lot of, unsteady situations, chaotic situations, political disarray. We have always talked about things. I have spoken about COVID. I have spoken about children here. We've talked about child rearing. We've talked about, parental, so for me, artificial parental guidance. We've done parenting as a whole. We've done so many things. We've talked about cooking. We've talked about sex. Where does she fit? Is that she comes out to fight? Or she's in there manipulating people, pretending to be solving fight, and always pitching on every other person's topic on Facebook just to cause confusion, just to discourage people from settling on a particular platform because she feels intimidated that this person is beginning to have more viewers. She is more concerned about the money and the viewers. Mind you, I am not monetized. You think I don't spend money. Why? I am not someone that wants to just sit here and be coming out to do show everything. Because I discovered the monetization thing You have to be coming out like 3-4 times, and I don't think I've got such ample time at hand. Hence, I restricted myself to what I can offer. I want the general public to benefit from me. I talk about politics, I talk about relationship, I talk about sex, I talk about education, I talk about family, I talk about lifestyle, I talk about everything. Right? We discussed news. Just last week we were talking about the Queen's 70th anniversary and why he was cancelled and how we wished her well. You know, we all sent in our farewell messages. Now tell me, what does this girl serve you on our platform? Number one question. Now number two, this thing hit her. So you people, it hit her. I know that it does not have any effect on her. Call a spade a spade. Stop romancing moral decadence. This girl is an extremely wicked person. In the last 3 months, give me one single show that she has done to impact. Last 3 months, from December till now, I want to hear. It has either been our sola, it has either been about Lizzie and Johnny, it has either been about Hesabon, about Abike Jagaban, it has either been Oloriburuka, or Soji. She jumps from one person to the other and wasting of year after year. The way you see me from head to toe, even when I'm wearing siliki, do I look like somebody that will look at that girl's angle at any corner she sits? Do you see her like she's near anywhere I am as I speak? Come on. If you truly love her, those that claim to be her mother, sit her down. When you sit her down, you first invest words, advice, first invest it. You have to invest it by force into her. When you are forcefully instilling moral discipline into someone, if she truly sees you like a parent or like a big auntie, then let's know that you are one to her. Talk to her like you would do to your own child. If your child was ever found in this situation, would you allow your child to immediately shano komashe nyama sheleya? Nobody wants her that. Nonsense here. But whatever she wishes others is what she is going to get in million folds on this same kidney. She has no home training. She lacks decorum. Tombani omo lack decorum, etiquette, everything. Omo yen lack. And isale lo ti wo. Omo ye so fun pe níbi tó jẹ́ evil genius de, ó possible kó tó fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ release kini yen síta. Yes. Tó bá ti gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wò, because we are not there. We don't know whatever it is, not your drag, right? So tí bàbá ẹ bá feel pé, well, at this point, òun ò kàn ṣe mọ́, I will pay well, I'll get you in trouble. Because you people don't know her. She's gradually coming for the guy the same way she did for Shegun. You heard all the things I played. I can't be wasting my time. Play for you. Why on earth did she record the Shegun to this present one? We're talking about a girl that has multiple partners. Multiple married men that she's engaged with. Why is everybody giving it? Oh, we met her, she sent out, she recorded herself and sent it out. There's nothing like she recorded herself and sent it out. She was caught in the act with a married man. That is the meaning of that video, because she was mentioning the married man's name. And stop saying she doesn't know that he is married. The guy just said, I know we are both married. We are just obsessed to each other. I played it yesterday. Come on. Don't you think Shola's wife deserves some solidarity, support right now, emotional support right now? Have you opened YouTube and see what they have put that young lady into, what they drag her into, both the promiscuous husband and this promiscuous wife to another man? That girl has got nothing to do with this. But go to YouTube. Just press Dorcas Adeyinka and then you will see that girl there. What is that girl's own? You people should think about her. Give her solidarity support as well. She deserves to be supported. Admin, are you there? She deserves to be supported. So you don't just say, Ekofesoro. Because anybody to hate any now. Come on, wake up. Admin, please, be at alert. If not that, we soldiers are on ground, this girl would have finished that Shegun #1 because she was still on the case of Shegun that took her to Turkey. When you have multiple partners, you can't even know whom you sent this or sent that. Because this was not a case of two people in a sex video. She single-handedly, you know, sorry, did that idiot girl come in here? That girl you're mentioning, that nuisance, did she come in here? Egbe shepe dada ko lo ku sile. Ṣóyé yín. Ó tún lé onílé now. Kò ṣe pé ó lọ fẹ́ polygamist. Tó bá lọ fẹ́ ni tó níyàwó méjì mẹ́ta. Egbe ọmọ yẹn shepe dada admin ke tó block ẹ jẹ́ kàn fi èpè sí lọ sílé kó lọ wọ́kú sílé. Ṣóyé yín. Egbe ọmọ tó wọlé yẹn tó ń kọ́ sí idiot síbẹ̀ yẹn, tó ń kọ́ sí nuisance yẹn. Egbe shepe dada kí ó tó lọ. So now, tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni yìí oníyàwó púpọ̀ ni, ẹ̀yin ló ń lo gbogbo scope yẹn fún now. A mọ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ṣerú kíní innocently. Why wouldn't us go supporting them? Of course, we say no to any man that puts a woman through that. But not to when you single-handedly recorded yourself. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìjà ìbílẹ̀ yín èèyàn máa ń jà gan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lajú, some men need support as well. A woman will record herself and send it to series of men. In this case, she is involved with a lot of men. So we don't even know the actual one that threw this out. She was involved with A at Turkey. She was involved with B in Maryland. She was involved with C in Maryland and several other elsewhere that we are not privy to. So now tell me. Bíbélì gan sọ pé kó ọmọ ẹ kó lè fún ẹ nísinmi. Ẹ̀yin oníjọ́ tẹ́ máa ń bára yín sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹjọ́ tọ́mọ ẹ bá jókòó sórí space yìí. Àwọn ta ló rò pé wọ́n fẹ́ fún ní it. Òun ló máa jẹ́ ló máa yóò máa waste off at the end of the day because our game is up long ago. Àwọn náà ń pọ́nlé náà rò pé wọ́n ń pọ́nlé. Àwọn olófẹ́ ní lára. Kí ló gbé dání tí wọ́n jẹ́ kó jẹ lọ́wọ́? Dìde fáwọn wò. Tó bá lọ ṣó ti rí mi tó ẹbí ẹni tó fẹ́ ṣe ṣú ẹ ni. Sí nígbà tó sọ pé mo jí ọmọ gbé ni. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń sunkún pé yálà yẹ òun jí ọmọ gbé, ṣe rí mi kí n ṣe ṣó. Ó yá ẹ fúnra yín ẹ bira yín. Nígbà tó yẹ kábíkẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ gan kò ní sọ̀rọ̀ because mo rí pé nuisance ni doing what she knows how to do best. Ẹ rí mi kí n dá lóhùn. Gbogbo bó ṣe gbé ọmọ kékeré láti Nàìjíríà because case èmi àti ẹ̀ is elsewhere waiting for her. Yes, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn jọ wọn gbé. Because it's a case to run in Nigeria. And I bet on my life, I will take it up. Trust me. But let's leave that. I don't like to brag. Leave it. I waited for her to come. She didn't show up. I knew she was not going to show up. She's a pathological liar. So I could feel out on camera. I'm a brag. Baba wo wajero balara borogunlela. Ero pa wa jisoro. Eyan ma moju aje ko ni so ni na. Gongon. I don't brag. I won't say kini kan ma ṣayé ẹ o. Agba tó lómi inú kí n pariwo now. Aláyé bàjẹ́. Ẹni tó ti tán fún, ọmọ ìkéré tó ti tán fún. Òun lọmọ tá ń sọ ẹ. Tíyàn bá ń gbé nílùú òyìnbó, gbogbo àwa Nigerians tá ń gbé nílùú òyìnbó lẹ́ni. Kò sẹ́ni tó gbàdúrà kóhun mọ́mọ wá láti ilé àbí kóhun bímọ sínú bíbà. Kí ayé ọmọ yẹn bàjẹ́ kó rí bí eléyìí. Ẹni ọmọ tó bá wà mú wá sínú system tó bá ti wà well integrated for 20-25 years. Tó ti ní elementary days yẹn bíbà. Tó bá gbé bọ́ta tó bá jẹ́ pé product irú ọmọ yìí ni. Ó yẹ kẹ́ gbé ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní nà wọ́n ní ọ̀rẹ́ burúkú pé ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ tó dá lórí ọmọ yín. Yes, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ máa wà ní corporate industry. Kò yé yín. Mo gbà táwa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbàwé ni. Gbogbo ètè mi gbàwé sí ní ìmàròpó ti pọ̀dún méje àbí 7 years ni mo ṣẹ̀ gbàwé. 2015. Àbí yeah. We are talking of àwọn ọmọ tá bá dé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbàwé. Ó sẹ́ni tó ń gbọ́dún márùn lé ló máa wọ́n máa fún ẹni tútù wà ní àfiwé níwèé jẹ́ ẹ gbàgbé ní wèrè tó bá sọ fún yín pé àwọn kinní kan nǹkan tó bá fi púpọ̀ ẹ ṣe nìyá láìjẹ́ ẹni tó ní tú wà ní àfún náà fi títí ẹ ṣe according to capacity kálukú ni. Ẹlòmíì wọn ìgbé nǹkan kan lé lọ́wọ́ ìkìmí tí wọ́n ní nínú ìlú yìí wọn bí onípálí pupare wọ́n fi náírà sọ pounds wọ́n fi náírà káyà yín mọ́lé wọ́n fi gbá yín lójú. Àwọn kan wọ́n sanwó lé wọn láti Nàìjíríà confirmed náírà làwa fi sanwó lé dànù nínú ìlú yìí kíjọba tó rántí náírà for over a decade confirmed. Àwọn ò sí lábẹ́ ìjọba o àwa social lórí ẹ máa rí yàrá ìyá àwọn ẹlòmíì láti Nàìjíríà wọ́n máa sanwó lé ọmọ girl tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta ara show kò ń ṣe náírà ní ọkọ ẹ̀ fi sanwó lé ló fi bá san gbogbo ẹ̀ sanwó school àwọn ọmọ. So now tí àwọn ará Èkó bá lè wà ń bẹ̀ confirma tí wọ́n fi náírà sanwó lé tán fi ń sanwó school ìwọ bí ọmọ sínú ìlú ọmọ ẹ lò 25 years ó wá ṣe tán kò lè yarú rẹ̀ ju pé kó bọ́ta lójoojúmọ́ ògbùfọ̀ èdè ẹnu ẹ̀ bí ìgbà tí ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ ní Ministry for Culture and kinní kan tàwọn ìbílẹ̀ ní ti tradition tinú ìbílẹ̀ èdè ẹnu ò yí padà bó ṣe pẹ́ tó níléèwé òyìnbó kò gbọ́ kò lè construct simple sentence kó sì ṣe kíni kó correct kó dùn létí ẹ lè fún ní maximum of 5 minutes kó fi sọ òyìnbó kẹ́ má yọ blunder 40 jáde nínú ẹ̀. She can hardly make a correct single line of sentence. Her pronunciation is equal to 0. Let's leave all that. Maybe defect of the tongue. Now, when you both so-called intelligence, I just asked you, how many intelligent show topics has this girl brought? How does she impact the society? Tí ó jẹ́ títí dúdú tí ó wà ní orí èyí? How does she encourage and influence àwọn tó wà ní Èkó in a very positive way as a child that was raised abroad over 20 decades? She is well renowned around bullying from inception. She is well reputed for snatching people's husbands here and there, abusing men. Yes, she has built a reputation around that character. This is not the first time. If not that she knew that Omaye and Omoewe are on ground, that if she bullies that Shegun, is either Soji take it up, or Omaye will take it up, or Omoewe will take it up. They are not doing it because they have interest to their individual leaders. No. They are doing it because Facebook has come to a point where when we see this as an injustice, it is injustice. It is not fair because we all know you fornicated with this guy, the Shegun one that took him to Turkey. You came back online just because Soji brought out the one that his wife, Abi his ex-wife that was in Dublin. This girl was so shameless to a point where she went to call that lady immediately. I knew she was going to do that though, because I was on the phone with but that combined he's quite older, and I was telling the man, money Emma, whoa, Omoyi, I said that Soji was online, that she was going to call that woman. Come, in contain your man pay me self-respect that. Number one, when Soji brought this, let me tell you people, you don't more content so. This girl is a pathological liar. Hence, there are things there are so many things that are wrong with her that when she talks, when Soji was talking, she maintained that lie that she addresses what was that other guy, Shegun, as brother Shegun. Èmi kí ni bọ̀dọ̀ ní bọ̀dá ṣe fún mi. We found a lot of voice notes where she was saying, Ṣẹ́gun, but why tí wọ́n náà? Does that not call for suspicion? Now, listen. That is customer one. To possible key. Ìwòwò yìí ti wà lọ́wọ́ òun náà. It's not one ìwòwò. Forget about her coming out to manipulate that video. The same way she said Bukky doesn't have anything against her. How many times has Bukky gone for her? Do you think anyone has time to be going for this girl? Me, I'm way too busy. You think I'm not busy? You must be joking. Come. You don't glow when you don't work. You have to feed well, you look after yourself, your appearance, you spend money on it. Ole okindo benye o. Eba wadi nkankan lo lenji. Definitely. Awa koje ni to mama gberu e. She needs somebody nínú gbesi aye. See, iru emi sin. When I went away for a while, you think I don't have what I went to do in that 18 months? I was deeply engaged in so many other things. I set a goal for myself that there are things I've been ignoring. Within so time, I have to be able to achieve those goals. And to the glory of God, I was able to do it. When I came back, did you see me come back to fight anybody? Since I came back, who has been fighting me unjustifiably? This same girl alone, for no reason. When we had the Yabeji show and she came out to jump on it, she's a topic monger. She cannot self-create anything for herself. So for people that says, oh, you want her to leave her space, who is actually feeling intimidated towards one another out of myself or Esabod or Soji or anyone? If she's online, and Soji is just online, making mockery of people, just laughing or making his normal comedy, go and check the viewers numbers. Number one, Soji has an advert in between his shows. It makes people happy. He knows when to soft pedal because you see, whether we like it or not, we all now have fans that will tell us, come, the way you are going, we don't want to follow you, we are not happy with you. And when you see that your people are not happy with you, you have to learn to retrace your steps. Because you cannot watch yourself alone. I come here, I sell my market. The major reason why I keep to this page is once in a while I bring what I do. I sell my markets, I promote for people. Hence, I cannot leave my space. But it's rather shocking that even most times that I'm not out for anybody, people will be calling me, oh, what is it that you have done to that mad girl again? She's out barking and crying. Have you not watched the sequence and patterns of things the way it goes on Facebook? If you say you have not been watching it, come on, then you're pretending. Because there are so many people that pay anything or share one. In this case, I have every right to put my mouth into this matter because remember, voice note to me for barely 3 months. She was so happy. She was more than happy to treat the case. She called it case of infidelity of Yabisket. Oh, did any one of you go to verify if she truly snatched somebody's husband? We don't know Agbono Niko Koma. The only thing we saw that she released picture of somebody that she wants to marry, either a younger man or an older man. Did we find out? This girl is always eager to she is seeing you. Tí Soji bá gba case sí tó bá rí pé case yìí ó wà a little bit complex. A sọ pé ọmọ èṣù yẹn ni mo máa tì. Tí Esabod bá gba case kan lẹ́ni tó bá rí pé má worry mo mọ tí ń gbé fún. Pẹ̀lẹ́ mini. Tàbí kẹ́ bá gba case kan sìn. Why is she always the one everyone picks? Answer me. I just gave you a scenario of pé jẹ́ ká wò pé ele ìgbà case ele ìgbà ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ìwọ nìkan náà fi pé ó máa ṣe ikú ń bọ́ ọmọ rìn ọmọ òfura. What is the meaning of come on síta pé ìyá òun? I want to give respect. The Auntie Rosula that I know, òun lè mi sọ yìí. I dare her to come under that post that she put her picture to say, yes, she's on Facebook. I dare Auntie Rosula to come out and comment under that show. But yes, you are my daughter. I'm the one that has you to carry on, to be snatching people's... Yes. Let her go and comment under that thing where she posted it. That Auntie Rosula is a disciplinarian to the core. Let me tell you, when it comes to one, she will tell you, there are things you won't find out there. She's somebody that will tell you whatever a man wants to give you, you should first work. She believes in what a woman has got to offer, what you can place on the table, and not what you can gain from the men. So when I was talking to someone yesterday, and the person said, "Iya olowo support Ikologboko," I said, no, this is what I say behind her. I said, the woman that I know will never support her to go and snatch anybody's husband. The woman will not support her to go and be sleeping cheaply with other people's husband. I say, I would dare her to come under that post that Dorcas put there to comment and say yes. And we'll go and open the profile and confirm she's the one that actually called her to say, don't go anywhere. You know, she said, Auntie, I respect my mother. The woman did not call her. The woman did not ask her to go and do that rubbish she did. This girl can get people in trouble. Remember, even when she got my voice note from a girl, Timo suspect pe Kenny Logbefun. She lied. Pe àwọn ti gba gbogbo voice note títí tèmi nínú palace yo. Mi mo ṣe palace yo. Àwọn bàbá mi ni wọ́n bembe o àtàwọn mọ́ mi. When they come to manipulate situation to you people on Facebook, F4 is I heard that even Iyalaje, the moment she said it, that she was going to play voice note, that Iyalaje said they should go and tell her not to play it, that she doesn't want to allow, that she doesn't want her to play it anymore. But because she was mean now with Abike, and when she played it, when I didn't kill somebody, I didn't go and sleep with anybody's husband. And I sleep with anybody today, they are mine. There are people where I can point, yes, it is ours. It's mine. Me o fe wala. I run away with anything that will cause me death and embarrassment. I don't like to find myself in such situation. But like I said, gbogbo wa ni ṣòwò ogun. Ẹni tí lè bá mo bá, wọ́n sọ pé òun ló lè torí gbogbo wa ni barawo. Kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe tójú òrìrì. Àmọ́ kẹ́ tó lè fẹ́ jà, ẹ fẹ́ fúnyàn ní emotional, moral, and solidarity support. How are you sure pé ọkùnrin tẹ́ sọ pé ojú kìíní yẹn síta lójú? This girl wanted to destroy that guy. She wanted to destroy his wife. She wanted to destroy all of them. But let me tell you, she's being cautious because she has been caught with two different men at the same time. And she was being careful in being labeled a promiscuous person. She would have come for Segun badly. But I guess these guys have contacted each other. And then Shola launched his own about the same time. She now weighed her balls. That what are people going to say? Only me involved with Segun. Only me involved with Shola. I had to drop one for now. She pedaled suddenly on Segun. We saw the rate, the direction she was going with Segun before. We are not stupid. Everybody is watching. Remember, it happened openly when she went to Turkey. She first denied to us that she didn't talk to Segun. Soji brought out all their conversation, how she took the guy to the hotel. Every question that Soji posed till tomorrow, she was not able to give us any response. Kò sí any correspondent kini kankan tari, except lies. And you see, you always need one lie to wrap another for you to look perfect. And the moment that one's, is seemingly, not true, you will quickly need another lies to wrap it quick. Titi nǹkan tó ń pè ní kíní nìyẹn. Ìgbà tó wá rí pé òun ò lè land dáadáa pẹ̀lú Ṣẹ́gun, ó fi Ṣẹ́gun lẹ̀. Politician lawana. We know how to play the game very well. Me particularly, I don't know about somebody else. I'm a diplomatic leader. When I shoot, don't doubt it. You see this my height like that of Kilemonkwe, Toshe Rogodo, Bi Yalojin. Ẹ gbàgbé bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó wá ti rí pé Titi Ṣọlá náà ti ń loom. Ó ń bọ̀ pé kíni ká ti gbọ́ èmi nìkan just recently with Ṣẹ́gun, and then this one. Òun ló ṣe rí ohun ẹ̀ tí ó soft pedal nínú nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn sọ ńbẹ̀ yẹn pé Mumbo, don't call me now, people. I will call you back. Le sọ pé ẹ gbọ́ ohun ẹ̀. Ó ní kí ló wà lọ́wọ́ Bukky Jesse apart from nǹkan díẹ̀ tó ti play. wọ́n sọ pé ó lè ní ẹ ó fojoojúmọ́ gbọ́mọ ẹranjó ta ni onímọ̀ pọ̀ gara ò lè ní ẹ tó bá pé ẹlẹ́ǹkíní kẹ̀bẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ǹkejì ń kẹ̀bẹ̀ ọmọ pàṣírí atú ó wá gbé títí ṣọlá náà ó fi ń ṣe òkú òru ìyẹn náà threaten ní ẹ lábẹ́lẹ̀ nǹkan tó jọ sọ ní kẹjọ gbọ́ ìyẹn náà threaten ní ẹ ní abẹ́lẹ̀ pé òun á ba nǹkan jẹ́ ń bọ̀
Hello, bàbá mi.
ń bọ̀.
ẹ filẹ̀ ó máa tẹ̀. Sister Buki. What do you say? Okay. Ẹja tó jẹrí àbí? Well. Ṣé o put me on note ni?
Ibi tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti sọ fún pé kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Sọjí pé ṣé ẹja tí yóò jẹ rí ló fẹ́ lọ jẹ lọ́dọ̀ Sọjí.
Ṣé ẹ máa ṣe live show níbẹ̀ ni?
Mo ń bọ̀.
Sọjí kó máa ṣe live show àbí live kìdí àbí kílẹ̀ ń pè. Mo ní sọ fún Sọjí kó máa ṣe live show.
Why not?
Ẹ ṣe ẹjọ́ lẹ́yìn tí ti Ṣẹ́gun ṣẹlẹ̀ kí Sọjí má ṣe live show. This is where Sọjí just bag kìíní kan tó lóun lọ ṣe doctor ẹjọ́ kíní doctorate kíní kan whatever tí Sọjí lóun lọ gbà bí masters yẹ ẹjọ́ ẹ gbà mí ṣé ó ti tó oṣù mẹ́rin ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wá inú ọdún yìí kọ́ ni Sọjí sọ pé òun fẹ́ lọ gba kíní yẹn ẹjọ́ ẹ rán mi létí nígbà wo ni Sọjí sọ this is a recent thing just about the same time tí ọ̀rọ̀ ti Ṣẹ́gun ṣẹlẹ̀ òun lẹ́yìn náà gbọ́ ìwọ̀n ọ̀dẹ ẹja until even last 2 weeks wọ́n sì sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó ní Bukky Jesse kò ní dá fún bàbá ẹ̀ ẹ́ máa gbójú ọ̀rìn jáde náà.
Yeah, we'll do that thing now, so. Are we not going to have fun?
Come on.
Ẹ̀rù tàwọn tó ń bọ̀ ní tí
January.
Everybody knows you
How
are
do you
here.
know? If we put our phone for nothing.
Àwọn fake profile máa wà ń bẹ̀ náà. Well, intention Sọjí kúkú nìyẹn láti gbójú ọ̀rìn jáde.
Ṣẹ́gbọ́ eléyìí sọ pé intention Sọjí ni pé láti gbójú àwọn èèyàn jáde kó wọ́n veil àwọn èèyàn ní Sọjí ṣe ni pé káwọn èèyàn ìyẹn wà ń bẹ̀ mo ibi tí mo ń bọ̀ o.
O ti lówó lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Consistent the voice of the consumer. Take a right voice of the consistent.
Ẹni tẹ́ sọ pé kíní yẹn ti pẹ́.
Ọmọ olówó sórí.
Kíní yẹn ń ta wọ́n lára bí.
Ó ń ta wọ́n lára bàjẹ́. Èmi ti mọ̀ wípé ìgbà tí storm kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà yẹn tí àti wọ́n àpò ńgbà yẹn náà táwọn wèrè kan kúrò ní TMS nígbà yẹn. I know your future is bright lórí Facebook and look at what is happening now. Mo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí báyìí.
Now ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹjẹ́ ń túpọ̀ sẹ́bẹ̀ èèyàn kákọ̀ dédé wa máa yí yín lórí this was 3 years ago, this was 4 years ago. If something like irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọmọ ìbá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yìí fún èèyàn tó ní làákàyè tí orí ẹ pé tí ó ní ìtìjú nǹkan burúkú ni láyé yìí kéèyàn má ní ìtìjú nǹkan ẹ̀sìn ni kéèyàn má ní ìtìjú kò sí nǹkan tó burú tó kéèyàn má ní ìtìjú ẹni tó bá ti sọ tìjú nù ayé onítọ̀hún ti bàjẹ́ yálà ojóbìnrin àbójọkùnrin àwọn kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ sáyé tí wàá kó rọra recline seat ẹ̀ wàá lọ fún break. When we say break, we don't even mean leaving your social media space. It could be you just minding your business. That's what we call reflection time, where you sit down to evaluate the situation, analyze the life man lo èèyàn wá sọ fún ara ẹ pé bí wọ́n bá mi sọ tòótọ́ jẹ́ ń bára mi sọ tòótọ́ èmi máa mess up a lot of times ma ko wò pé mo dẹ̀ ti mess up wá tí mo ṣe lọ ṣe kíní ìjọ. Anyway, nobody needs to tell one. It could even be your child. Look or shake for yeah. Let me some bama dagwe momo emi bama shake neko. Anyway, let me. You know, this girl behaves like an animal. Be any human feelings. She is not sensitized towards anybody, not even towards herself. Drop that feelings you are saying you are having for her. Feel for who? Does she feel for herself? Does she? Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ṣé tí má drop space mi bí báyìí. Aye Nation founder non pè mí o. Ṣé mo fẹ́ morúkọ ẹlòmíì mọ́? And those are crew. Those hungry lion that she leads. Those ones that she gives money to be praising her name here and there. Ẹjọ́ ṣerú wọn ni mo wà nínú ru crew mi. Oh, come on. Àwa ti kọjá ẹni tó ń wérò. Èèyàn là wá ń wá. Ìgbà mi mo máa ń ṣe show by ma ko rí 300. Tó bá jẹ́ quality 300 ló dúró yẹn ó pay mi ju 1,004. At times wà tẹ́ bá rẹ́ lómi wọ́n kíní kan ó lè jẹ́ nínú ewé wọn join, nínú ayé wọn join, nínú kíní kan ẹ máa gbọ́ Abike tí ń serve lágbájá. It does not mean that all of these people online today are my own people. I know my own people when I see them. And those are the ones I crave láti ní tí bá ti jáde. Those are the ones I clamor, you know, to have around me. Kí ni mo fẹ́ fi kíní kan ṣe? Ẹjọ́ ṣe space ẹ tẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí arìnrìn yẹn, they want to chase you. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run tó bá chase ẹ, ta ló fẹ́ claim space ẹ? When I went away, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi? Ṣẹ́yìn lẹ chase mi. No. Mo ṣeré mi lọ voluntarily. Mo tún ṣeré mi padà, tó bá yá ma tún ṣeré mi lọ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ confirmed. Not because anything got ruined for me. Stop having this wrong notion of somebody chase her anywhere. Until your eyes will open. The same way you will monitor and monitor and monitor, and at the end of the day, the things you see and you go and lay so. And lay so thought and you progress lójú yín. Nobody wants that girl to die. What everybody keeps saying is, why do you go after people to a point of death? And you don't want them to put their mouth in your situation when yours arises. Eh? Of course they have to put mouth. The same right you have to put mouth in other people's situation. To put mouth in your own situation. We have every right to do so. Remember, you're not the only one involved, because we know that you're going to bully all the people involved. Hence, we are ready. Especially because we are the no cyberbullying thing. I am not like all those dirty miscreants that you raised, the blackmailers that came on this space as a blackmailer. I don't roll with their type, not their great-grandfather, those dirty, tacky-looking thing you brought out for me. No, come on. I don't roll pẹ̀lú. Ìwọ fún ara ò wọ ìwọ̀n. Ká má sọ àwọn tó do fẹ́ gbé wá. I defer to sit on the same table. Pẹ̀lú ẹ. No way. You can't have my crew as your crew, let me tell you. Táwọn lọ́mọ ṣe máa lọ school lóyìnbó. Certificate ho ní. O ṣiṣẹ́ ní any corporate environment gidi kankan tá mọ̀. Kò sí àwọn, you know, irú yín ó yẹ kó ti rí multinational kan wọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo èèyàn tó mọ̀. Ó yẹ kó ti ní nǹkan tó máa kójọ. Ìyẹn ò lè grace ọmọ nílùú òyìnbó kan ní kí ló kójọ kó jẹ́ pé àwọn ará Èkó náà sì fi náírà tó dá lọ́lá kó tó jẹ́ èèyàn. No. Kò sí ẹni tó ráyè bọ̀ sórí téèyàn bá lẹ́nu òun mú. Of course, wàá rí alájà ẹni tẹ́nu ẹ̀ mú ju títí ẹ lọ. Admin, any redhead, please ban them immediately. Block. Thank you. Do you get? Àwọn Àjọkẹ́ Ọmọlé, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ lọ wo ọmọ yẹn ní orí Instagram, Àjọkẹ́ Ọmọlé. Ọmọ kan tán sọ àsọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ náà nìyẹn tó bá jà dojú kú. Go and look at her. She is doing marvelously well. Go and check her out. Èyàn ò lè rí ọmọ yẹn. Kí ni èyàn máa dùn? Ní bá ọmọ ìlú yìí kankan nínú ìjà. You know the kind of program that I expect ọmọ tó raise nílùú òyìnbó for 30 years. Bí kò máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí yàn ṣe máa ríṣẹ́. Right. Talk about inú ìlú yìí, politics, sọ̀rọ̀ lifestyle, sọ̀rọ̀ fashion, wá wo iye àwọn ọmọ kékèké tí wọ́n wà nílùú yìí. Fi òyìnbó tó kọ́ ẹ níléèwé àwa ò gbọ́ torí bí kọ́là wa ti lọ school àwa ò ní accent yẹn. Èbó ọkùnjà kàndé náà kọ́ àwa. I went to primary, secondary, university in Nigeria. Ebo gbonran Uncle Jack ni mo lọ. Mo de delu mo ti ṣe àwọn courses kekeke because àwa ò níwèé tá máa fi lọ university straight níbí. On ti ní gba èyí tá ń gbé bọ̀ láti Nigeria. But I am a proud full university graduate. I didn't waste off. In my early 20s, sí midi sí kíní àti ṣetán àti kúrò ńbẹ̀. Pa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni nínú àwọn ìlú yìí now 20s wọn náà ni wọ́n ṣetán now. 18 ní age tí gbogbo wọn máa lọ ṣetán college, kan tó wọ university 3-4 years náà ni. So depending on course, bí àwọn tó ń ṣe medicine nǹkan kan law, no máa wà a little bit longer ní school. Kó àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹjọ́ àwọn ọmọ kékèké ṣàwáwú ẹ fi ìjà ìyá tó gbé nìbàdàn àti àbíkẹ́ ọmọ tó bí sóyìnbó àti gbogbo àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀tì àwa yìí àwa ló àwa ṣe pé yes Èkó náà ti wá jẹ́ kárí British lára ìwọ ó ṣépè ju ọmọ tó gbé wá láti inú àwọn igbó ìlú yín Ìbàdàn Ìjẹ̀bú Abẹ́òkúta tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ dàgbà ẹ sábọ̀dọ̀ ó ṣépè tó ẹ o. Also ras to the core. Yes, son kanu. Shotiri ra ko ṣe show 10 minutes, 5 minutes péré. Kó má fi àwọn èpè burúkú pẹ̀lú èdè. Ṣó ràn wá, ṣé wọ lẹ́nu èpè. A gbọ́dọ̀ be fi lambebe lásán wọ baba ro èpè kó má ràn wọ́n ẹ. Ara ló ń jà ẹ. So kò ṣe pé koko wá. Kó wá máa ṣe bí àwọn ìṣípẹrẹ àwọn rádaràda àwọn sérékodé àwọn ọmọ tó ń ta nǹkan ní gáràjì lálùpọn kó wá máa fi yẹn káwa jẹ ó bá jẹ́dẹ̀ ni wàá bá lẹ́nu àwa àṣà wà lẹ́nu wa ká pàṣàmọ́ wà lẹ́nu wa ká ṣeraré wà ní ẹnu wa ká wọṣọ wà bálé ká wá wọ góòlù ká jẹ́yàn ká mọ̀yàn ká rìn jù ẹ lọ ní gbòòrò kan sọ pé wọ́n rìn exposure wà bá wa ní o lè súnmọ́ bí táwa wà rárá má ti ẹ̀dàn wò ni ṣé wọn pa mo Èkó lè mi born and bred tí mo fi ṣe unit tán sórí pé yóò ṣe ti tọmọdé mọ́ sí ọjọ́ tí mo lè pẹ́ tó lo èbó sì kò lè dàbí ayé mi tí mo ti gbé Nàìjíríà. I came in my 30s late 30s tí mo ti dé o lè báwo ló ṣe máa fi wé ó ṣe máa fi wé mo wá mo tún padà mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá decide láti jókòó pa. So are you joking? Taba wa ngba yẹn ma o pé mi ò lè jókòó a tún padà pé irọ́sẹ̀ ìlú yẹn ò ṣe gbé ká tó decide pa máa do. So àwa ò lè gbé lóyìnbó la wa máa bá wọn sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. But now ẹ̀yin ọmọ tán gbé wá. Imagine à ń gbé ọmọ bọ̀ láti Nigeria ọmọ university graduate tó jẹ́ age group títí wọ gangan. Kó wá dé àwọn ọmọ olówó tán kàwé dáadáa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kán wá bá ẹ ká wá sọ fún ọ pé mo fẹ́ introduce ẹ sọ́mọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi o àwa là wá ń bọ̀ ní local land o kó wá sọ pé ó wà lórí show ká wá ní ká ta kan tán fún ẹ kó wá máa gbọ́ tó kún bele rí ibú olóbó jipala mọ́ ẹ fi lé Àbíkẹ́ ní olóbó promo ṣé mo pọ́ mọ́ tán gbé wá láti Èkó àkọ́kọ́ béèrè pé Mommy, is this the person we are coming to see? Auntie, I mean, where is the person? Cause up we not ni online. O ṣan pe ni yan kọ́kọ́ dákẹ́ sọ pé I mean, Mommy Badon's daughter. Is he that girl Kemi? I mean, Mommy, is she the one? Kemi sọ pé òun náà rí ó wà lórí live chat lọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣó mọ̀ pé ọmọ yẹn a ti máa rò pori wọn le down má jẹ́ kó òun dé sọ́dọ̀ ru ẹni báyìí pé kò lè possible ya òun. Pé ọmọ àǹtí yẹn làwọn wá wò yìí ẹni tó ẹni kò ń wá wò rè ọmọ tó tún a tún béèrè pé sorry mommy is it not that girl that her mommy brought her when we were in yesterday primary school or is it that same girl? Mommy ani e òun ni a kí ló ń sọ ó mà ti gbòòrò gan yìí ẹ má sọ fún mi pé ó ti gbòòrò gan lórí social media wọ́n ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní lórí Facebook o Facebook kíní tẹ́ máa wò yẹn ọmọ yẹn ò yá ní sọ̀rọ̀ àti ya ní kíni mindset pẹ̀lẹ́ dáwọn ò ní jẹ́ kó wọ́n rò pẹ̀lú yín. It can't be. In what way are you going to influence her? Look at your younger sister. When you get to Rome, you behave like the Romans. I mean, ó ní ojú èèyàn tí mo fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ mi mọ́ láyé mi bí mo ṣe wà. Ọlọ́run má bà mí láyọ̀ jẹ́. Èèyàn máa ń jókòó máa ń check rẹ̀. ṣéyàn ló sọ fún mi kí n tó má bá yewé já kíní ṣe bí tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá gbé wá every week bó bá jáde lẹ́ẹ̀mẹrin má jáde ní ẹ̀mẹrin yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ àjọ ń gbé fúnra wa ni nígbà tó yá tí mo wo ọjọ́ orí mi pé ibi tí èmi ti ń bọ̀ àti yewé ó yàtọ̀ ọjọ́ orí kan náà dẹ̀ kọ́ ni wa mo dẹ̀ yá filẹ̀ yewé kọ́ lọ́mọ ológo pé yes nínú gbogbo ọmọ ológo number 1 lélẹ̀ tán jọ pò pé yes àjọ pò ṣégè ó dẹ̀ dúró sórí ẹsẹ̀ mi mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin ṣé èmi bá epo nǹkan kan rí ṣé bí wọ́n ló máa ń bá èmi pò ṣé bí wọ́n ló wà intimidated ṣé bí wọ́n ló gbẹ́ lẹ́yìn tán tó níkẹ́ni tó gbẹ́ lẹ́yìn gbọ́wọ́ wa kò fi skin ẹ̀ test ẹ̀ bóyá ó mú bí òun àbí wọ́n kọ́ ìwọ ló ní problem ojú gbogbo èèyàn ló ṣe ó ní iye ọdún tó fi ṣe show fún mi ní last year kó tó dákẹ́ tó bú Ọọ̀ni tó gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ kábíyèsí Ọọ̀ni lọ́rán Àbíkẹ́ jagaban kó lọ máa pààyàn lórí Facebook ó gbé sí bó ṣe bá tún ṣe rẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ní 2020 ó ṣe ó ní iye oṣù tó fi ṣe all this way náà kò ṣe pé òun support ẹ sábọ̀dù kó tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tó bá ti wà lẹ́niwẹ̀ẹ́ àìdá bó ṣe máa ré é nípa kó jókòó àbí bó ṣe máa ré bí nípa. Your problem in life is trying to outshine people that don't even know that you exist. Like, what do we do to jọra wọn? I know so many people on the Facebook tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó wà educative. Tí wọ́n impact and influence àwọn èèyàn. I mean, as a child tó lọ school nílùú yìí. Oh, tí dá show lẹ́ta Maria tó máa pé àwọn ọmọ tó wà nílùú yìí pé ṣé wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni. I have given advice and topics on where to tap for mainstream benefit for those people that does not have their papers because I work with some of them. Mo dẹ̀ ti find out. I have a lot of people tí wọ́n níwèé tó yẹ pé ọrùn mi ló máa ń wà tó máa pè mí àǹtí ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ fún £150 £30 lẹ́nìí. I give them. Ẹ fún £100 I give them. Ìgbà tó yá mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bá wọn lọ sí àwọn council I went online. Mo lọ rí gbogbo àwọn kan tí wọ́n wà entitled sí. Even kan tó gbàwé. I started educating them. Ṣé bóun ni mo ń sọ bí bàbí bí kọ́ ni mo ti ṣe ni. A lot of people will call in àǹtí Àbíkẹ́ yín lẹ jẹ́ kí n rí ìwé mi gbà. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn lọ́yà tó máa lọ fún free legal services. Mo fún wọn lórí Facebook. I recommended a lot of things for them to their own benefit. What do you offer as a child that was raised in this country after spending about 25 years here? Apart from coming online. Àwọn èèyàn wò yín ni. Kò ṣépè, kò gbéyàn ṣépè, kò máa pariwo poropopo, kò máa pariwo parapapapa. Gbàgbé òṣì. Olú ọmọ tó ń sọ kìnìkan. Àwa yáyì gbogbo ẹ̀dànù because Òyìnbó la wá dàgbà sí. Wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ lóyìnbó náà kẹ́ má rí súrẹ̀ lára ẹni títí wá yìí. Entertainment láti fi ń ṣe àfidẹ́ni kánìláàmù. Ìwọ ló sọ̀rọ̀ dìdá mórí Facebook ló ń forí képè. Tó bá create content fún rẹ tó wà on your own. Kò sí ọkùnrin kan tó fẹ́ wọnú inbox ẹ wá máa béèrè òbú ẹ. Why? Kò record ara ẹ ò ń dárúkọ ọkùnrin ọkọ lé sínú ẹ. Ibi táwọn èèyàn ignore ni ẹ báwo lẹ ṣe máa fẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ máa palàpalàpà. Ẹ fẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ń palàpalàpà nìna. Ẹ ń ṣe bí ìkà. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tó mọ̀ yìí ṣe pé nǹkan tó ṣe burú jáì. Ó sọ fún bàbá yẹn ní pé ó mọ̀ pé mi náà love ẹ. Ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà gbogbo yẹn sọ pé òun love ẹ òun ṣe kinní kan. Ṣé máa lẹ́ẹ̀gbọ́ ni? Nítorí ó mọ̀ pé all eyes on òun sìn. Ó fẹ́ máa bully Ṣọlá, ó fẹ́ máa bully ìyàwó ẹ̀, ó fẹ́ máa bully Ṣẹ́gun. Kò rí títí Ṣẹ́gun ṣe ló ṣe peg because Ṣẹ́gun ju ẹni tó sán lórí. Ó mọ̀ pé Ṣẹ́gun inú ewé ló ti wá báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ fi ìwòwò ẹ̀wọ̀n yàn tó lọ tú sí camp àwọn enemy ẹ̀ láti máa bá ẹni yẹn sùn. Ṣẹ́gun lèyí tó gbé lọ sí Turkey tọ́jọ́ lọ sí Turkey. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ sọ fún mi. Who does that? Is either kí Ṣẹ́gun máa ba iye ewé jẹ́. Welsh tó fi ń bẹ ẹ̀sùn tẹ́ fi gbéra yín travel lọ sí Turkey. Ó ní òun ta oyin báwo ló ṣe ń ta oyin ṣe jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n máa gbé ẹ láti London tán fa ìfì ẹ lọ sí Turkey. Ọkọlé. How do you feel comfortable pé o kọ́kọ́ parọ́ onípe Ṣẹ́gun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà máa jọ wá sí party Ṣóńdé? Nǹkan tó ń sọ versus Sọjí lájọ ń wò. Because at some point tó bá jọ pé Sọjí náà fẹ́ máa bully ẹni. I'm telling you, as much as bó ṣe believe àwọn èèyàn hate there will still be some people that will caution Sọjí pé Sọjí no. She just brought the evidence out. She didn't follow him. Facebook has come to that stage now. where kò sí anybody tó wà above ìbáwí. Is either kó gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí kó má gbà, àwọn tó máa kọ sórí wọ́ọ̀lù á sì lọ kọ pé no Àbíkẹ́ àgbàṣẹ́ Asọ̀jí ti gbé kinní yẹn jáde pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Bí ngbọ́n bíbí ní kọ́ block wọn kọ sórí wọ́ọ̀lù wọn kó fàjà. You should learn to have a constructive argument for progression. You never have a constructive argument. You cannot present any case without cursing and fighting. You cannot present a case without being defensive. You see, you really allow critics to pass their fair comment on you. You see here now, one idiot titi wo bi bai. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò ṣe pé ní pé ìyá òun kíní kan ni. When you are a critic and o kò fẹ́ pass constructive criticism, it is okay. If it's a developmental one, if it's going to help me at the end of the day, if it's a statement to my well or comment to my well, I think I lack them. It's more of an advice. Why not? But all your own will be Emma Dalon, Olori Buruku Mombo Wafue, Buki Jesse, Wafe Ku, Kinikon. Even if Auntie should be looking at you, it means Auntie does not love you. Lie, Auntie, tell me more. Ma force where mutun to so I will take betting. Ma je betting. Tó bá sọ fún ẹ pé go and fight Buki Jesse, fight Abike o mọ̀ pé èmi á pín síbẹ̀ ni. Eléyìí ò jẹ́ pé èmi á pín síbẹ̀. And you see, at times, tó bá feel pé oní monopoly of madness. Táwa bá ti rí pé a ti sin ọmọdé ojú wèrè gangan ògidì wèrè kó ti gbé wọ confirmed. Àwa feel kó máa fi ẹ̀sìn tó kù wọ́n fàyè. Ibi tá fẹ́ tí ẹ dé gangan ló dé yẹn. Tó bá ti débẹ̀ kí la tún pariwo fún àwa máa wá sún sẹ́yìn àwa máa wòran. Ìyẹn náà pè ní ẹ jẹ́ kó bọ́ fọwọ́ rẹ̀ finish ara ẹ̀ tán. There's so many people that provokes you. It's just to push out the other side in you. And the moment you get there, we don't have to keep doing it consecutively anymore. There's no need for pressure anymore. We now leave you there to finish yourself up. Finish yourself up by yourself with your mouth. Right? When you support a man, you can see a red bon. Kilo n ti a red bon fún. Ta ló nlé ẹ? Kilo gbé dání tí irú ẹ sábọ̀dù lọ́jọ́ orí ẹ. Bo èmi ò mọ̀ wọ́n lé but irú èmi yìí. Ẹni máa jẹ́ kí n lé yín nú yín ẹ máa try gan o. Ìjọ tí ẹ ti ń bú mi. Ẹ kí n fi sí pé o lè wọ́n ló lọ jí kíní kan gbòs. Àwọn kan ti máa ń gbọ́ bí pé kẹ́ sọ pé tẹ́tẹ́ ń ké bẹ́gí. Yín bẹ́gì fún rí àwọn fans mi. Wọ́n fa Adébóyè lówó rí Kádébóyè bàbá Adébóyè sọ pé àwọn ò fẹ́. Wọ́n fi bàbá Olúkọ̀yà lówó rí kó sọ pé òun ò fẹ́. Kò yẹ. Olórí ìjọ ni mi táwọn ọmọ mi bá sọ pé ní èní yìí dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run náà. Àwọn ọmọ mi kàn ní pé ìyá wa a fẹ́ appreciate yín torí pé ẹ̀yin ń bọ̀ tá wa. Kí ló ṣe entertain wa? About 4 days ago, a lady called me. No, sorry, it's not the lady that called me first. It was someone that you guys know here. I don't want to mention her name because she's a very prominent person, but she's on Facebook. So she now called me the prominent person, to the very well-to-do person, you know, responsible like that. Oh, she said, oh, hello, Jamie. Hi, says, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. Nice to hear from you. I have someone here that wants to say hello to you. I said, someone. Only okay. I thought it was just one of my, you know, random fans. Only come by phone. When the person picked the phone, Sister AJ, èmi ni mo pè yín níjọ́ kan báyìí tí mo sọ pé kẹjọ kẹ́ ràn mí lọ́wọ́ pọ́wọ́pọ́ lọ́wọ́ mi tẹ́kọ̀ fún mi ní tẹ́wá fún mi ní 30 pound pé kí n jọ kí n bá yín manage pé ó ti pé ọ ẹ lè má rántí mo ní mi ò rántí ẹ jíwèé dáadáa. Olóbìnrin yóò rántí. Ó nígbà yẹn kò síwèé kò sí nǹkan kó ní mo kọ̀ wá sórí Facebook ó lẹ̀dẹ̀. Èmi ò tẹ́ rántí bóyá máa ń fún yàn pounds. Mo ní ẹ fún mi lówó yẹn. Ó ní mo wá dé bí bá ń ṣe ẹni wá sọ pé ọ̀rẹ́ yín làwọn pé mo wá ní really ó ṣàjíwèjì ó ní mo ní dúpẹ́ ni mo ní Ọlọ́run ṣeun. So you see, mo ní mi ò rántí mọ́. That is someone tí mi ò mọ̀. They just come on my show randomly. Ìgbà mi tí máa fi pé ẹlòmíì máa pè mí gan tí máa pè wá. Ọkàn mi á fún ẹlòmíì ọkàn mi ò ní fún ẹlòmíì. I follow my spirit. So ní orí ìkànnì yìí náà ni tí ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ pè mí. Sórí pé wọ́n link ara wọn láti sọ pé àwọn dúpẹ́. So kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe tó ṣe máa fi pé wọ́n lé ẹni o lágbájá envy o tàmẹ̀dún ó máa ní nǹkan tó polówó nǹkan tó gbélé ibi tó dé nǹkan tó rò pé ó dà. envy ò kì í ṣe tó bá rí ọmọ Èkó gidi èmi ò mọ olùtẹ̀yìn ti wáyìn ó rí Èkó tó rí àwọn ọmọ proper ọmọ Èkó tó máa fi envy ṣe game ọmọ bá ní àtọrọ ló máa wà náà ọmọ Èkó jù kò yẹ wọ́n máa ń freestyle ni àwọn náà máa ń wọṣọ ju ẹ lè mọ̀ yìí kẹ́ tó mọ̀ yìí tí olówó góòlù ni ò ní wọ̀ irú bí mo ṣe wà látòkèdélẹ̀ yìí sórí àwọn á lọ wọ replica tó máa ṣá pro ni o tí ẹ ní lè yẹ̀ wò. Oh, Nofi Skincare is my cream plug. If you want to know, is Nofi Skincare. I think she's online there. Nofi Skincare. You can follow her on hygiene. Oh, ní rí ọmọ Èkó rí ẹ̀gan kó tó rí wọn pé wọ́n lára àbí wọ́n tara kejì wọn. Ó máa ń freestyle ní aroma style. Ó máa gbọ́ pàdí mi èjè. Ó máa gbọ́ jú mi owó wa pàdí mi ni láti kékeré àjọ law school ni o. Kí ló ń ṣe ṣó fẹ́ máa fọ́ọ̀mù fáwa jọ. Jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pọ̀ rẹ̀ mi ni ẹ. Wọ́n ṣe máa ta síyàn freely nìyẹn o. Wọ́n máa gbá tẹ̀lé ẹni wọ́n lè bẹ gbé báàgì wà láì wọ́n lóró nú wọn ní bu ògùn sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ Èkó orí ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn pààyàn. Àwọn ìlú yín, àwọn ìlú ibi tó pé àwọn diabolical means ni wọ́n fi rẹ́sì yín àwọn fetish background lẹ́ni. Ọmọ Èkó máa bèèrè ni pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣáà fún mi gbogbo nǹkan tó bá kọ́ lè bá tẹ̀sẹ̀ yẹn mo máa gbà. Ó máa tẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ́ láti ibẹ̀ tó bá bọ́ fún òwò lọ ni á tún wọ̀ padà wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹjọ́ kejì ẹjọ́ kẹta. A tún gbé báàgì á máa sọ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi ló fún mi o. Wọ́n máa tọrọ ní òní gbọ́ pé wọ́n lọ ń lára èèyàn. Ìwọ ò lajú ni mo sọ fún ẹ pé number one thing tó lack ni exposure. I won't blame everything on you. Upbringing it. Oh, what gone? A lot of things go wrong. You need to go and calm down. Should I set you? She set any age. There's nothing special to achieve ní ayé tí ru àwa yìí. Oh, ní nǹkankan, nothing significant. Tí n bá ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, tí mo ní mi ò taṣọ mọ́, ọdún mẹ́wàá sígbà tó wà yìí, tájọ́ wà yìí. Tèmi ọdún mẹ́wàá yẹn séjì tèmi. Tèmi àti wà ní bírú close to àwọn Esabod. O lè ní nǹkan tí rú mi tí mo máa lè bojú wẹ̀yìn tí máa wẹ̀ tí máa ní mo envy. Màá fọ́ 10 years to come. Everything is based on background. You create a platform for it first. You create a foundation. Oh, ní background, ní platform, ní foundation kankan tó lè gbé any kíní kankan tí anybody. Wá àwọn kékèké ẹgbẹ́ wo àwọn ariwo ọlá níkẹ́ gbogbo wọn. Lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ skin wọn ìlú òyìnbó lẹ́jọ́ wà lọ́wọ́ tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìkànnì wọn ló pè wọ tó láwọn òrùn ẹ gbogbo wọn draw on ground fún ẹ láti finish it up. Pé gone are the days tán máa sọ pé dorcas nǹkan kankan. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń dábù ẹ ní orí wọ́ọ̀lù wọn pẹ̀lú ojú wọn pé bring it on káwọn tí àìsí wẹ́wẹ́. Àwọn set ẹ làwọn ọmọ yẹn o. Àwọn ọmọ 38 àwọn Bukola Adéọlá Mercy pé tó bá gbé wá gbígbóná wá gbà gbígbóná. Àwọn ọmọ ti ṣoríire lọ dànù nílùú òyìnbó. Wọ́n posh. Wọ́n wá research. Ọmọdún àbí wà lára wọn. Wọ́n réyàn bí wọn tí wọ́n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ inú yín á dùn pé lábúrò. Ibo mo fẹ́ gbé ẹwọ̀. Wọ́n náà ti máa wá lọ́mọ òyìnbó already. Ká ṣe rárẹ̀ yẹn streetwise yẹn intellectual property wa ni lóyìnbó. Ọmọ Èbúté Mẹ́ta intellectual property wa ni. Ká ṣe rárẹ̀ street credibility àwa la ní na our intellectual property na we build that. Abanle ni, gift ni, ẹ̀bùn ni, orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Àwọn wo tán gbé wá láti inú igbó yẹn, wọ́n dẹ̀ tún gbé wá sí lóyìnbó a expect pé jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ látẹ̀kọ́ rí ìyàtọ̀ ní ara ẹ̀. Jẹ́ kán rí pé ọmọ ìlú òyìnbó la wá báyìí. Àwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ látẹ̀kọ́ wọ́n á gbé certificate wọlé, ó rí gbogbo 25-30 years. Ó rí nǹkan kan gbé wọlé o. O ní nǹkan tó máa fi wọ̀n wọ́n o. Ìwọ ló ṣe títí ẹnu tó fi parọ́ rẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá máa parọ́ pẹ̀yìn lọ́ọ̀yà lórí Facebook. Ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lè ṣe clerk ní court. Ẹlẹ́yìn read the law. Tán fi wá ka ẹ̀wọ̀n tọmọ school kù. Ó tó di pé gbogbo àṣírí tú. Pé cleaner ló ń ṣe ní tọmọ school kù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Mo ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá pa wá làwa jẹ. Ṣó mọ̀ pé rèmi sì gbélé pawó kìnìkan ò ní iṣẹ́ ò ní kìnìkan alábọ̀dọ́ ni. magic tèmi fi rówó tọ́jú ara mi táyé tèmi fi dá báyìí ní kẹ́yìn náà gbàdúrà kẹ́gbélé pawó kẹ́rírú ẹ̀ o until tẹ́ bá rí di magic yẹn cause tó bá ń bú ẹgbẹ́ ẹni tẹ́ pé táyé bá jọ wò yín kọ́kọ́ wo you know surveillance from the surface káyé sọ fún ẹ pé a ní láti wá nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ìyá ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ ó bẹ́tà kí wọ́n náà dùn ìkúrí o a ṣe nǹkan kan ká máa gbélé dán gbélé pawó ká máa gbélé gbádùn yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé kí wọ́n máa faṣẹ́ ká yí ẹ̀dẹ̀ rí báyìí ó bẹ́tà kó switch ìwọ ló kọ́ sí gbogbo hatred yìí fún ara ẹ ní orí social media torí bó ṣe finish àwọn obìnrin ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ibi tí o sórí nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe mí pẹ́ irú èmi sìn ọlọ́wọ́ ní jẹ́ rogun gun fighting àwọn ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá ń bú ẹ ní ọwọ́ tí mo wà yìí máa fi ẹ̀rín máa rẹ́rìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dùn mí pé ó dàbí pé kí lorúkọ ọmọ yìí bí sí ó ti block mi ni máa ti fàgbàyàwó bẹ lọ́lọ́ rẹ́rìn máa rẹ́rìn yẹn ké mo kàn fẹ́ kó feel nǹkan tó máa ń put àwọn others through ni àgbàyà ni mí mo gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọdé ṣe ní ìwọ náà tọ́mọ wò irú eléyìí mo rẹ́rìn.
aládùúgbò ṣùṣù sí dé o òbòdò kan sì ti fọ́nká sórí gbogbo social media ẹ gbà wá o aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá tuntun ti dé o òbòdò kan sì ti ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ obo ṣọpọṣọpọ obo yanya ó ṣòbò yìnyín ó ti dòbò sórí igbá aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá aládùúgbò ẹ wá wòbò òbòdò kan sì ti ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ aládùúgbò ṣùṣù sì ṣe o òbòdò kan sì ti ṣàṣùṣẹ̀
wèrè làwọn yọ lọ.
ṣùṣù sì ṣe má bẹ polówó aládùúgbò ṣùṣù sì dé o òbòdò kan sì ti ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ ẹ wá wo òbòdò kan sì yányányányá ẹ wá wo òbòdò kan sì yányányányá òbòrè 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 òbòdò kan sì rè òbòdò kan sì rè òbòdò kan sì ti ṣàṣùṣẹ̀.
mo gbé láyé mo rẹ́rìn sójú.
òbòdò kan sì rè gbà wá o òbòrè òbòrè òbòdò kan sì ti di yányányányányányá ẹ gbà wá o òbòdò kan sì rè o gbogbo UK wá wò bò òbòdò kan sì ti di ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ òbòdò kan sì ti di ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ ṣùṣù sì dé o ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ òbòdò kan sì di
mi ò lè rẹ́rìn o.
kí mo sọ bù how are you darling how you doing. òbòdò kan sì ti di ṣàṣùṣẹ̀ ó ti ṣóbò ní ẹ̀já kàṣàkàṣàkàṣà yé ẹ gbà wá o aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá wọ́n tún ti gbèdé wọ́n gbé ohun tí wọ́n mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o wọ́n ti gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o òbòdò káàsìrè wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o òbòdò káàsì o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o òbòdò káàsì o wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé wọ́n gbé ohun tí a mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ dé o òbòdò káàsì o olórí ibú ọmọ òfò ó ṣègbò pápápá olórí ibú ọlọ́yàn pàǹdọ̀rọ̀ ọyàn ló dàbí ọyàn ságì bírèsì yẹn ẹ aládùúgbò tútù.
bàbá ní pé èèyàn ya wèrè gidi ọmọ yìí ti ya wèrè. I just saw it this morning. mo rí ṣẹ́gi ẹ̀rìn ní àárọ̀ yìí tí mo lọ post ọjà inú post office gan mọ́ pé the way she was saying zuzuzuzuzuzuze ó ti zuzu ti dé.
gbogbo social media ẹ gbà wá o aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá.
ẹ jẹ́ gbé kúrò. She wasn't saying to today. She said aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá zuzu zuzu. Odi zuzu zuzu ti dé o aládùúgbò ẹ gbà wá zuzu zuzu ti dé o. Ó ti zuzu se. Ó ti zuzu. Mo rí ẹ̀rí tí ó jẹ́ pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ẹ lè lọ sí orí platform ọmọ yẹn kẹ́ má rẹ́rìn. Ṣó possible ọmọ yìí bí tí ó ya wèrè dé ó lè mú wọ́ọ̀dù ẹyọ kan á dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní battle pẹ̀lú wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn á ní wọ́n èmi ò mọ̀. Everybody you will laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. Ṣé kò rí nǹkan ṣe lórí wọ́ọ̀lù at the end of the day? Ẹ bá wa bí ọmọ yín kí ló lè offer Facebook audience tó ń bá rọ́ wá. Yes, situation tó wà tán dìná fi rẹ́rìn. But the same way, ṣé bó ṣí line níbẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ gbà wọ́ o, ó l'Àbíkẹ́ ti jọmọ gbé o, ó ní kidnapper l'Àbíkẹ́ o, ó ní kó gbé òun o. Ìyẹn ọmọ yìí náà ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ òkété. Ó lọ́jọ́mọ gbé, ó ní ẹ bá wọn pe ọlọ́pàá, ó ní kó ra kinní kan fún bàbá Bèjì. Ogun àkàntì bí wọ́n ṣe gbé lọ́mọ tá ń wí lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Ó lè ládé bí pé máa bá yí ẹjẹ́ máa bá ẹ kanlẹ̀. Ṣìṣe tán ló máa ń béwúrẹ́ tó ń gorí yẹ tán ló ń bá gùtàn tó fi ń pọ̀n ya ẹ̀. Tó bá ṣe adé bí pé yẹn nínú part 1 to 100 ó lè bá dé orí 6 péré akọ collapse ni. And everybody getting here jagawere kíní kan olóbó promo wọ́n ti lè láàfin o ó bú lágbájá o irú yàrá já ẹ yàrá àbò ń ṣìkìrà kò fẹ́ dá fún èdè ọ̀hún kò mọ̀ sọ. Streetwise kò ní swagi kò gbé dání èmi ló fẹ́ fi pa yẹn o àbí kú fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan fún wọn ẹni kò mọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó lè ní Tókunbọ̀ bọ́ síbi kò wá gbé sí ẹ. Now I don't know if you know what it means to be a diplomatic, pragmatic, and a charismatic leader. Go and sit down and learn how to be a leader. Learn to know when to talk and learn to know when you should not talk. There are so many things you need to learn that you need to be educated on before you get there. You don't have the skills. You can never pass the criteria. Ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ń gbà mí tó bá kọ̀ rí uniform ọ̀gá nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù bí tó ti ń tà ó lè rà kó gbé wọ̀ àmọ́ ẹ sọ fún pé nǹkan tó ga fi ń ṣọ̀gá kọjá káraṣọ yẹn nínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù ká gbé wọ̀ nítorí pé wọ́n kọ ọ̀gá sí. It's deposited here. It's a game of the elders. I'm not talking about age. Game of the gifted ones ni. It's not something you can learn. It's a gift. O kò fẹ́ fò síbẹ̀, o feel pé oh, they say there are 2 bosses. I have to be the 3rd. You've been striving hard for odidi ọdún márùn. Ọdún márùn gbáko. For everybody tó wà nù team àtàwọn tó ti lọ gbogbo wọn ló máa ní issue pẹ̀lú because o fẹ́ jẹ feed marshal. Mini AJ, you want to be beside her. Ibi tán bá pè lórí wọn kí n fi tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìwọ ni kó lọ jókòó kó fix life. If you want people with great reputation, if you want notable people to reckon with you, there are things you don't do. Even myself. Ìgbà mi mo máa fẹ́ ṣe àwọn kankan tí bá kàn rántí àwọn ènìyàn báyìí. But you actually feel pé the championship of Facebook finishes there. No. It goes a long way and it takes a lot to run it for long. And kí ni Facebook? Championship real life ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wá bá mi tẹ̀sẹ̀ bọ̀. Ohun gangan ni mo fẹ́ mọ̀. I played the game far better than every goddamn fucking one of you here. I have all it takes, the weapon, the field. Mo kàn máa ń wò yín. Ju gbogbo ẹ lọ. Ta ló ní comparison yà? Kí ni competition yẹn wà fún? Kí ló ń shift ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ fún? Tó wà ń palàpalàpà. They brought out somebody's nude. Many Tony, many to release a gbogbo wa la gba wonder voice notice sínú inbox everybody. Amba. But remember, just barely 2 weeks, you brought out a nude picture of somebody else too, which is Soji. If you can pick on it, he wasn't talking to you. It got leaked somehow. You pick on it, you did a show on it. You also analyze his private parts. Why can anybody not pick on yours and analyze everything that's got to do with the video? Soji was not caught up in infidelity. He was not caught up in promiscuity. He was not caught up in adultery. He only did a mistake of switching the video to himself whilst he was, having his bath. But you were caught up in a sex video. Mind you, I don't like when people say you are just doing a video of yourself. No. You were feeling romantic and honey, saying, okay, Jenny. Sorry. On sorrow. Ọ̀rọ̀ ló ń sọ, ó porúkọ èèyàn Ṣọlá mi. Ó porúkọ èèyàn Adéṣọlá. Ó sọ pé Àbíkẹ́ oníyà ewé bọ́ síbí. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ló porúkọ ò dẹ̀ porúkọ ọkọ ẹ̀ tó sọ pé ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ parí ìjà. Pé ó pa irọ́ kan ní pé you just both came back together, trying to put your cracked shells together if it can be summed up again. But that's a big lie. If that were to be the case, you would have been saying, my husband mentioned his name. I don't like to mention that boy's name. You were mentioning this other married guy's name. So you were involved in adultery. You see? But for you to have come out to say, Adebimpe aláṣẹ́wó odoko ọ̀rẹ́. Ó mà láwọn tá máa ń fẹ́ kó máa poró èdè yẹn sí wa. Àwọn tán wẹ̀ tán yan kankan. Ṣorírò àwa ń sìn. Èmi ò kí ń ṣe ọmọ get inside. Town girl èmi. Adékúnlé Yábá Òyìnbó, Apapa Road, àti Ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó ni mo ti lò gbogbo ọjọ́ ayé mi. Gbogbo àwọn àdúgbò tí mo mọ̀ kò ju Fádèyí, Jíbówú, Maryland, Ìkẹjà, Ẹgbẹ́dá, Kàmúbẹ́ẹ̀dé Kó, Kàmúdé Ṣómólú, Kàmúdé Sùúrùlérè, Àgùdà, Máṣàkí lójú Ẹlẹ́gbà, Mùṣín Olóṣà. Àwọn àdúgbò àwọn eruku gidi náà bí mi sí ni mo dàgbà sí tí máa ń sọ fún yín pé tí n bá pipe low mo kọ pipe low ni. All my life gbogbo bí tí mo rotate nìyẹn. Èyí tó pọ̀ jù ńbẹ̀ ni mo lò ní Òyìnbó. Mo ti gbé nísàlẹ̀ Èkó rí. Mo ti gbé nísàlẹ̀ Èkó rí. Mo ti gbé Bámgbóṣé rí. Mo ti gbé Olúṣí rí. Àwọn àdúgbò tó rọ́gẹ̀dì so ti máa ń bá yín bó ló ṣe máa fi ara ẹ̀wé mi. Mi ò kí ń ṣọmọ Gerald Road. Mi gbé nínú get inside area yẹn rí. Mi gbé Gerald Road, mi gbé Láwólọ́wọ̀ kò yá máa lọ́fà lọ́mọ lọ Sáwólọ́wọ̀. A kò ṣeré lọ ni. Bóyá ṣì kéré àwọn boyfriend wa àwa náà fẹ́ feel cool bí àwọn àǹtí yẹn tó ti dàgbà ń gbà yẹn. A lọ máa wá bí ta ti máa ra pizza. So tó bá fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú yàn máa wo àwọn tó fẹ́ deal pẹ̀lú pé kò kàn fẹ́ dá mi lóhùn ni. Àwa ò sán lórí born with cracked ni. Brain ó crack ó sàn gidi kò ipa délé ayé sàn. Borrow ẹ̀ náà. Ìwọ ń borrow ẹ̀ ní náà. Èmi mainlander, islander. Méjèèjì ni mo gbé dàgbà. Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti lọ léèwé. Mi ń ṣe ọmọ tán rán mi lọ sí ìgbà tán fẹ́ rán mi lọ sí Olivet High School mo máa sá lọ gbẹ̀yìn ni. Àfi kí n sá wálé. Mo sọ fún mọ́mì mi pé mi ò lọ sí Olivet kankan. Èkó ni mo ti fẹ́ ká. Mo ní mo like àwọn ṣe àwọn ọmọ ká máa dáṣà ká máa ṣe gbogbo ilé ayé mi ká serious ká jókòó ní olóko dáná Brickfield kan pé fanti Èkó ká wọ bomb shot l'Èkó ká má tẹ̀lé àwọn tán wà lórí kíní bá ká má ṣe fanti bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ká jókòó campus ká tó lọ ká má káwọn tí yẹn ó máa ti máa kọrin wọn fún ẹ pé Sarah kojú Sarah kété Sarah ti ṣàgbé Sarah jọba gbana tàbí ilé ẹntìmẹ ìṣèjẹ kìdírẹgẹ kì àwọn agídígbò kọ́ máa kọrin sí wa létí ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ká sọdá sóyìngbò kọ́ tún pé fanti olóyìngbò ká tún lọ sí carnival ti tòyìngbò ká gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ látà Papa Road gbogbo Ìbàdàn street kọ́stéènì ká mú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn sùúrù lérè kan tún ṣe tí wọn ká tún bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ àwọn ò mọ̀ jù yẹn lọ láyé wa àwọn ń ṣe ọmọ tán bí nínú inú igbó tán ti gbé ẹ wá yẹn gbàgbé age now tó bá rí ètò kéré nu wa náà tán bí síbẹ̀ yẹn tó jẹ́sẹ̀ tí ẹbí ṣe ń hùwà yìí náà ṣe máa ń hùwà mostly wọn tó bá ṣe ń ta sórí social media tẹ́ bá bá wọn nù lé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe náà nìyẹn they are never people that are timid they are outspoken most of them are well read and educated right orí ẹ̀kọ́ tó rí àwọn ọmọ Èkó the elite the Lagos elite tí wọ́n ní gbọ́ òyìnbó orí ẹ̀ gan wọ́n ní láti law school wọ́n gbọ́ basic òyìnbó ṣáà ni tó bá gbọ́ lóní rẹpẹtẹ orí ẹ̀ wá rí àwọn average Lagosians mainlanders tó bá dá ẹ lóhùn wá fọ́ dànù so gbogbo eléyìí tí wọ́n ń pàrédì lórí Facebook yìí àìlẹ́ exposure ni nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ pé mo ní capability láti quench kí n run torí nígbà mi tí ayé bá ń bú mi báyìí èmi tí yèwé bá ń bú mi èmi kàn máa rẹ́rìn because mo mọ̀ pé agbára ẹ̀ wà ńlẹ̀ but must I exhibit it always no so ngba mi nǹkan tó bá kàn mọ̀ pé jùlọ wá kàn wá nu lẹ́ntì ẹ̀ wá máa èmi believe nǹkan máa sọ pé ìpọ̀nrí ajá ò ní bẹ́kùn ní bùbá kò tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀ èèwọ̀ ni mo ṣe máa ń wò ń tèmi so àwọn wo ló feel pọ́n jẹ́sẹ̀ tí ẹ tó fẹ́ rub shoulder pẹ̀lú ọlọ́ká wa ní kò fi space yẹn là wá fún ẹ ní space wa pọ̀ mọ́ space ṣiṣẹ́ ó yà wọ́ lówó mo fẹ́ wo bó ṣe fẹ́ survive àti bó ṣe fẹ́ succeed pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn bá kúrò ńbẹ̀ fún ẹ kò lè tó ẹ mind you kò lè tó ẹ because nǹkan tó ń bẹ ẹja is within you it is called insecurity low self-esteem low self-esteem yẹn ló tiẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó ṣe yìí tó fi bú ara ẹ sí wòwò sí ọwọ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ méjì ó wà nínú voice note where the guy said ó sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ ó ní DKY ó ní yé máa sọ pé ọmọ yẹn lọ́ọ̀vù òun ó ní ṣe bó lọ́ọ̀vù àwọ̀ náà ó ní ṣe bí ó jọ ń fẹ́ wà ní ó níwà tó wá ń pùṣẹ̀ sóhun ìwọ ló mẹ́sà rẹ̀ nà ó dùn mí gan tán bá sọ pé ó já àbí kó tiẹ̀ ti wà nù tí mò ń rí nǹkan ẹyọ kan tó ṣe yóò báyé jẹ́ gan ó fọ́ ó disgrace èmi pàápàá jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ìjà báwo ló ṣe máa sọ fún mi pé mo ti pè é polo rẹ́kẹ̀tì rí àwọn ọmọ àṣànà tẹ́mi mọ̀ pé wọn ò lè ká wọn mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀pálẹ̀ mọ́ chop and clean neat kí ló lọ́ fi wòwò ẹ ránṣẹ́ fún tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́jẹ́ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ pátápátá kó gbójú má jẹ́ kó ká ẹ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè rí ọmọ gbòòrò kankan tó ń jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ tó ń ká mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ chop and clean out operation kí ló fa tọlọ́kùnrin méjì same ọ̀rẹ́ kí ló fa títí àwọn onímẹ́ta nínú same clique àwọn ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ gbé màálù gbójú window nìyẹn ò dé lọ síta níbi tó clean níbi tó tán bá ká ẹ mọ́bẹ̀ wá rẹ́nu ibi tán bá ká èmi mọ́ wà láì ibi tí mo ti lè rẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo fi títóbi Ọlọ́run ọba búra ó lè rí àwọn ọmọ orí street kankan tó máa ṣerú nǹkan dọ̀tí tó ṣe ó ní wọ́n fún ara ẹ̀ ṣe gbé wo ló sọ pé ó dà pé ó sọ síta náà ó ló dà pé kíní pé òbílí pé wọ́n ló ṣerú nǹkan yìí fara ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ló fẹ́ ní sober moment reflection time do you need to do it online ó kò fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ó fẹ́ impress àwọn tí ó fẹ́ convince wọn kọ́ rò pé yàn dáadáa ni ẹ àwa mú ẹ táwọn ò bá mú ẹ remember èṣù táwa ti ń dáìn pẹ̀lú tipẹ́ nìwọ àwa ti fi ṣíbí gígùn a fi train yẹn lẹ́ni a lè fi gbàgbó sí ẹ̀ kárí ẹ̀ ń fẹsẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ṣíbí yẹn lásán àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé àwọn ló ń create new profile fún ṣé mi gbogbo yẹn mi ò like máa create new profile is either kò change for real pé kò gbẹ̀yìn kó wá máa ṣiṣẹ́ bí kò máa dọ́gbọ́n create new profile fáwọn tó ṣẹ̀ dé yẹn will always come back láti dá setting yẹn rú èmi sì sori pé àwọn kan tí ẹ bá mi gan lórí regalia ni mo sọ fún yẹn jọ ìjọ tó bá wù mí kí n wọ regalia mi kan tó bá wù yín kẹ́ pè mí nǹkan tó bá wù yín kẹ́ pè mí ele mama sunkún ele ma sunkún olùyẹ ìyàwó ọba kan lòun o ṣẹtẹ tí mo bá tí mo máa jẹ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀yẹn gangan ṣẹtí mi èyí tó jẹ́ gangan tí bá tẹ ọkọ ke mo tiẹ̀ wá bọ́ta pé yes ẹ máa ní láti wá orúkọ yẹn gangan yín ọba yẹn gangan Àbíkẹ́ ìyá yín ni nà mo kọrin fún yèmí máa rìnrìn tó clean kí ṣe bá lọ bá mi lẹ́niwẹ̀ mo ní tí mo bá lọ sílẹ̀ Ìgbò máa lọ bá wọn fẹ́ igwe máa wá ṣèyàwó igwe o máa jó mo pre-inform àwọn ọmọ mi yálà direct or indirect wọn ò lè ní mi ò sọ fáwọn sórí lifestyle ọmọ òyìnbó nìyẹn ẹ bá wá mi bẹ ò bá rí mi lágbájá ni mo bá lọ yàbò mi sáwálé yàbò mi sáwálé àwọn èèyàn enemies ẹ wà bias minded ẹ fẹ́ get deep ẹ fẹ́ mọ bí tó wà gangan mo wá ṣe kí ni mo dà ẹ̀kọ́ yín mo gbá yín bá mo jù sọ́wọ́ báyẹn sáré tàdé báyẹn mo dábò yín lójú mo gba bí tèmi gbà lọ tèmi ìyẹn náà ni kẹ́ máa chase táwọn onírú ẹ̀ ṣe máa sọ pé owó ò lè play game fáwa gbogbo kòde àwa máa di kòde láàrin iṣẹ́ tí kó tó pẹ́ mbẹ̀ wá try gan men wọ́n bí ẹ síbi tó ti máa nírú skill irú àwọn nǹkan tèmi ń sọ yìí ó lè nírú exposure yìí ó ní credibility tá à ń sọ yìí ó kọ́ lórí títì kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ mú lò ìwà wọn tínú ilé tàwọn tínú gbọ́ àwọn lókà wọn yìí náà ló máa lò táwa dẹ̀ máa decode tá máa fọ́mú ẹ lọ́wọ́ it's either you do it nicely àbí kò ṣe bó ṣe rò pé ó mọ̀ ṣe yẹn káwa dẹ̀ máa fọ́ for everybody tó fẹ́ ní peace nísìnyí tèmi àti ìyàwó bá jà sí tí ìyàwó bá sọ pé Àbíkẹ́ wá bí ayé ẹ kinní kan mo rí pé ìyàwó tún fẹ́ ṣe rí ẹnu nìyẹn tó bá wù mí máa bọ́ta tí ó bá wù mí pé jẹ́ fi ìyàwó lẹ̀ kó dá ṣe rí ẹ mi ní dáhùn ìyẹn dẹ̀ máa ń dùn ìyàwó jù bóyá tó máa dùn mọ́ ìyàwó ni ó máa bọ́ta máa tó dá mi lóhùn múùdù dẹ̀ ni tó bá wù mí ni so ìwọ náà ń sìn tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ẹni yìí sí o Búkì máa bú ẹ Sọjí máa bú ẹ kú o problem ẹyọ kan tó kọ́kọ́ ní pé tí ìyá ẹ tó bí ẹ bá ṣe show fún ẹ wá bọ́ta tẹ̀lé Adébísí wá ṣe show fún on the spot kí 5 minutes tó pé nǹkan tó fi wọ́ ìyá ẹ jù níjẹta ni pé ó sọ pé a gbọ́ kí ìyá ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí kò gbọ́ rí ó tún wá kọ́ síbẹ̀ ó ní my 2 mummies the other auntie yẹn sọ pé àwọn àti ẹ ò jọ sọ̀rọ̀ rí pé kó dá padà àwọn òbí ẹ òun mo ṣe díẹ̀ wọn pé kàn fi Facebook wọn wá comment sábẹ́ nǹkan tó kọ yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pàǹtí yẹn ló ní pé kó lọ máa du ọkọ lọ́kọ kiri lọ́bẹ̀ wọn pé mommy come and comment because Abike said that she dare you to come and comment with her profile I said it yes lọ type ẹ̀ sí wọn má fi fẹ́ profile lọ comment tó rí àmọ́ nǹkan tó lè ṣe àwa máa tún ṣí. The woman says she is out of fracas. She doesn't talk to anybody in fracas anymore. She just want to have a peace. Why are you creating wrong impression saying she called you? It's mommy that I say I should not do something silly to myself. Mommy did not say so. Do something silly to yourself if you have the urge to do something silly. Mommy said she didn't stop you. I'm sure Adébísí no so be. Báwo la Adébísí ṣe máa bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa gbé nǹkan síta. Tó dẹ̀ máa sọ lójú gbogbo ayé pé Adébísí, I am disobeying you. I'm going to do my wish until my tongue and my throat is tired. That is when I will stop. You have just slapped your mother in public. You should have come out if you wanted to come out and not put that my mother spoke to me, but I chose to disobey her as I have always done. Why did you put that out at all? That was the day you drag her again in the presence of these new fans of yours. We know the things that you do. We're so very used to you, Dorcas. We know she's not a woman that you give any motherly respect. But to now top it all, you now brought her in front of this your new audience to say, your mother called you, but you have chosen not to answer her. Hence, you are going to proceed in your madness again until you are tired. I mean, for people, tí wọ́n ní làákàyè wọ́n sọ pé ìyá ẹ̀ tó bí gangan ló gbé wá síta yẹn pò pé òun pé àmọ́ òun ò ní dá ọ̀tá wá là wá ó wí bí ó wí kan bí jẹ́ fọmọ yẹn lẹ̀ ẹ rí bó ṣe fẹ́ fi style Buhari ẹ wọ ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ jù o ibi tó ní ìtìjú dé níbi tó bá yé iná Adébímpé jẹ́ dé ó tún gbé àǹtí yẹn ó tún kọ síbẹ̀ pé even àǹtí Bímpé that we are fighting sórí nǹkan tá àǹtí Bímpé sọ ó jẹ́ fi wọ́n jọ bí sí má tún yọjú sí mi pé ó ti zuzuze ó ti zazuze mo ní ọmọ tún ó ti zuzu ní sùúrù ó ṣòwò yìnyín mo ń bọ̀ ṣáà ó sì máa gbé wá náà ní Ọlọ́run ọba ní sí lórí kíní woman yẹn wo kan tí Adébímpé ìwọ kọ́ ìyá Adébímpé that shika ìyá Adébímpé that I'm not in good term with is even saying the truth. Ìyá Adébímpé that I am not in good for initiative wo nǹkan tó fi dé lóhùn. Ó ní Abike Jagaban is my own personal person. Dorcas, you cannot disrespect her. Only drop it there. Don't you dare romance me or come for me after all you have done to tear me down in public. Only don't you dare. Did you just say, Auntie Bímpé, that you are not in good terms with? Why can't you learn to say somebody that I even offended? Oh. Just recently, I told her, say, oh, maybe I offended Soji because of the way I decided to just keep quiet. Because the moment Soji told me you were involved, I decided not to tell him anything. But then I came out and I said, okay, Soji, I'm sorry if you took that as an offense. Have you ever told anybody you are ever sorry on this space? Have you? Or you have never? Myself and so many people have been on the phone. Okay, can you continue? Ẹ má bínú o, ó dá ó ti tán nú wa nìyẹn o. Tí ẹ ṣe bí eré. Ó jọra ẹ lójú. Kó tó búyàn kan pé kí ná ní, ọmọ wa try o. Ẹ márùn-ún ẹ mẹ́fà ni mo máa ń lọ sí Nàìjíríà ní ọdún kan. Eléyìí ò ń ṣe tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì Turkey o. No. Me kí n fly economy. No. Inú COVID tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn. Kò yé. Ọmọ holiday tiẹ̀ nítorí pé o gbé màálù gbójú window o gbé ọkùnrin lọ sí Turkey o fowó ara ẹ̀ gbé lọ ló ṣe lọ o ń ṣe ni tó ń fò lọ fòròfòrò ara fún wa náà o. O ní self esteem láti dá múra láti dá ṣe ó dìgbà téèyàn kan sanwó bá. Can't you see the way I'm looking? Ọmọ tó bá rí èmi yóò yẹ kó máa fọ́ ni o. James ní sùúrù. O mọ wọ́ọ̀tì mi ò fẹ́ mọ bí n ṣe pọ̀ sí. Ní sùúrù. Tó bá ti rí èmi agùntàṣọ lò. Ọmọ jọ ọmọ lọ 6 footer tí ó bá des. Ìjayà ọmọ dára ó di case ọmọ dára ó dẹjọ́. Yes. Ọlọ́run ló dá mi má bínú orí mi. Station lélẹ́yìí o. fathers mi àtàwọn mothers mi àwọn gan love swag mi kí ni wọ́n máa fi ṣe swag gbogbo nǹkan bá Àbíkẹ́ gan ò tí bẹ́ẹ̀ dálẹ̀ ó ní kọ́ ijó tàbíkẹ́ bá jó ni ìwọ̀n Àbíkẹ́ bá introduce ni ó ti wé títí tó wé scarf báyìí tó sọ pé ẹ ká má parọ́ ìyáyé ló kọ́ àwa ní scarf ìyàwó ti lọ kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ àwa náà fẹ́ jọ kí ni mo fẹ́ kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ àbúrò èmi ò ní nǹkan kan tí mo lè kọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ iwájú báyìí tán lọ́mẹ́dìyẹ máa ń tọ̀ ya ẹ̀ ló máa tó àwa till the end of time wàláì tàláì àgbà tó bá wá wà nù yín tèmi fẹ́ tọ̀ ẹ láti wà streetwise ẹ láti ṣàprópro ẹ láti ní nǹkan tó ń pè ní nǹkan àgbà lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ bá ní mi lè tọ̀ yín lẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ní máa follow yín wàláì torí mo rí pé ẹ ṣe nawọ́ sí níyà ẹ ṣe nawọ́ sí láǹtì nìyẹn àgbà tó bá ní wèrè tí mo lè borrow o tí yàn bá fi kún tara mi ẹ ṣe lọ́hùn o mo gbé dání ni látọ̀run so ẹni máa chance mi nù yín ẹ try so èyí tí n bá dákẹ́ fún yín kò ṣe pé chance mi ò choose láti má sọ̀rọ̀ ni so you see iṣẹ́ tó máa ṣe lórí ara ẹ pọ̀ gidi tí Ọlọ́run bá kó ẹyọ ilé tó wà lẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé fúnra rẹ̀ ló fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ jẹ̀bi you see let me tell you the grand mistake to ma make láyé is coming for Shola mo fi Ọlọ́run búra fún ẹ tó bá come for Shola tí ò bá go mercy fún ẹ gidi gan débi tó rù kó lọ́mọ àlè lẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ jẹ́ sọ fún ẹgbà mi sí ọba lọ́ta má fortify ọ̀tá ẹ̀ you still haven't learned pé àwọn kankan wà tẹ́ pé èèyàn máa ń filẹ̀ fọlọ́njà ọmọ yẹn kan tó ṣe fẹ́ mi tí mi ò dá ẹ lóhùn rèé iye show tí o ṣe táwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé ó ṣe show rárá wàá ṣe show 30 bó ṣe ń bú mi ló ń bú palace ló ń bú everybody òun ló ṣe yà mí lẹ́nu pé bó ṣe ń bú palace tó àwọn ìyá alájẹ wá bá ẹ ṣe èmi Àbíkẹ́ ti kún sí àbí wọ́n ti gbé mi àbí o gbọ́ pé èmi àti ẹni yẹn náà ti jà abúra wa Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ èmi ò ní jẹ́ kó gbé mi gún ẹni tí ò yẹ kí n gún tí wọ́n bá wo títí ẹ wá ti gbé a lot of people gún Aunty Rosula àwọn èèyàn gbọ́n because let me tell you you have been báwo ni máa ṣe ń sọ exposed you have been caught you've been exposed you see kíní tó máa ń lò yẹn gangan manipulation yẹn gbogbo èèyàn ti rí kò wá work mọ́ mistake tó máa ṣe láyé ẹ̀ jù ni pé kò sọ pé o fẹ́ come for Shola àbí o fẹ́ come for his wife a lot of people will come for you and more nínú nǹkan tó rò pé kò ṣí síta yẹn á wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣí because he will rebel Kebby will rebel he will fight for a man like himself they will both now go to court and tell them how you started sharing your thing between two men Ṣẹ́gun that has left let me tell you will never be on your side because Ṣẹ́gun knows that you are dangerous to male species and one the male folks they will come together against you because they know how extreme you can go with just anybody all of them will hang together by to fight you as one no matter your bonito le gbedide remember we women folks are here to stand behind these three men because we saw it all so we will back them we will not give you support normally obìnrin la máa fún support but because of bó ṣe ń ṣe ní fún support because you have turned down a lot of women níwájú àwa náà ní bíbá a lot of people that are downtrodden today nítorí títí ẹni ó ti ṣe débi pé èèyàn fún ẹ lówó nbi tó bínú dé torí ó hate Àbíkẹ́ ó dẹ̀ gbé gbogbo inbox Alájàbọ́lá yẹn ó gbé gbogbo orúkọ ẹ gbogbo details ẹ bọ́ta pé kọ́ wò ó ló fún ẹ níye báyìí níbi tó hate the bitterness ó ní a lot of things láti ṣe lórí ara ẹ before you be accepted publicly ó lójú bí tó lè wọ̀ wo party tán ṣe fún ẹjọ́ yẹn bí àwùjọ àwọn ẹgbẹ́rẹ́ yẹn ó lè wá rìn bẹ̀ fún ara ẹ̀ kan ní kó gba mic kó deliver excellently you don't even have what it takes ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ló máa ṣe sọ pé mi máa ń tijú I move around a lot of people it's just that mati one time ò ṣèyàn tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ mo discipline ara mi dé bẹ̀rẹ̀ èmi ni mo rọ́jú mo máa rẹ́rìn kékèké nínú ilé bó tó rí pé mo ti ráyè social media ó lè sọ nǹkan ẹyọ kan tàǹtì kan sọ di méjì kan sọ di mẹ́rin mú ẹ lọ́wọ́ so mo learn láti ṣe kíni láti clip tongue mi when I'm in public àbúrò má bá yín rẹ́rìn kéèké ni màá sọ nǹkan bá yàn sọ ìmọ̀tí. In fact, I stopped drinking pátápátá láti bí 2 years ago. Ẹ bá rí mi bí mo bá mú nǹkan kan jù yẹ máa ní kí n mọ́rí gin. I don't go. In fact, toxicity máa fi mí ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ ńsìn ni. Tàbí kẹjọ́ olódìgbà Jésù. Wọ́n ní mo gẹ́sì pa àwọn ẹ̀mí ni wọ́n gbà. Because yes, òfẹ́nẹ́sí ṣe mouthwash ni ìyá yín láyé ìgbà tó ń jẹ́ orúkọ ẹ̀. Mo gbà pé gbogbo nǹkan àgbà ńlá àti ìgbà tó bá tásìkò. Ó láti lọ jókòó jẹ́ ọjọ́ orí kan náà fi ń débi àgbà. Tó bá tẹríba fún gbogbo àwọn tó wà around there. Ara ọ̀ṣọ́ àwa o. Má tẹríba lọ́dọ̀ àwa torí bó tẹríba wa máa tẹ ojú ẹ̀ dọjọ́ kú ni. Má gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ àwa kó má rò bóyá wa ń rò máa sí. Ó tí bó ṣe lè mọ́ ṣe mi ò lè náwó sí ẹpá búrò mi near till the end of time. Mi ò lè hate ẹ o gbàgbé jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ lọ gbàgbé wọ́n hate ẹ kan yẹn. Because the moment you change for good, that you stop being wicked to people, of course all of us will just, if you do something great, we will admire you from a distance. Oh, she's doing well. Oh my, yet to change. Look at Bisi. Bisi used to be extremely nasty. Nasty to the core. Someone called on my show 2 days ago to say, Talo ba Bisi sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi change. Don't we know how Bisi operates on this platform before? But she changed for good because ọjà ló ń tà. She will lose a lot of customers. Now, see how people walking freely to purchase from her, to buy things from her shop. She's even more loved. Ṣé bóun ló rìn lójú títì yẹn tí ó ṣe kó wọ́n dá gíbo. Ṣé wọ́n tó bẹ̀ láti dúró sórí títì kó ṣe nǹkan tí Bísí ń ṣe yìí. Wàá gbọ́ ìgbà tí látẹ̀yìn gbòs. Ní wọ́gùn ò ní lè ṣe because bí wọ́n bá ṣe rere ni ara kì í ó wá já òbí. Because you have stayed on so many people's toes. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó lọ́rin lọ síbi tẹ́ pé àwọn tó ti ń dẹ́ ti pẹ́ ó lè ṣe nǹkan tí Bísí ṣe yìí láyé. Kò dúró lórí high street kó máa ní ó ti zaza zuzuzuzuzẹ.
Ará àdúgbò ẹ gbà wá. Ará àdúgbò ẹ wá wò bò. Obodo kan sì ti zazuzẹ. Ará àdúgbò zuzuzize o. Obodo kan sì ti zazuzẹ. Ará àdúgbò zuzuzize má bẹ polówó. Ará àdúgbò zuzuzide o. Obodo kan sì ti zazuzẹ. Ẹ wá wo obodo kan sì nyanyanyanya. Ẹ wá wo obodo kan sì nyanyanyanya. Obore. Obodo kan sì re. Obodo kan sì re. Obodo kan sì ti zazuzẹ. Obodo kan sì re gbà wá o. Obore obodo kan sì ti di nyanyanyanyanya. Ẹ gbà wá o. Obodo kan sì re o.
Ìwọ tí mo mọ̀, pa ti sọ pé wá wá ká Bísí Wine Street. Èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ bàjà? Èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ nà? Show mélòó ló fẹ́ dá wọn lóhùn? Show mélòó ló ti fẹ́ dáhùn? Gone are the days. Tí a máa gbọ́ pé wo ìgbà tí star girl ó tó sìn àbíjẹ́ òun ni máa ń pọmọ yẹn. Tí ó bú mi ńlẹ̀ yìí. Tí mi mọ nǹkan tó gbé wọ̀, ṣé gbọ́ mi kí n dá lóhùn? Ṣé mo dá lóhùn? Because she's ọmọ tí ó jẹ́ bí àbúrò mi. I wasn't so close to her, but at least I have seen her once or twice before. We even went to her house with Jimoni. Why, if the girl, something is wrong with her, why will I allow something to be wrong with me? If something was wrong with me immediately, would we have the chance to reconcile? Nígbà tó bú mi títí tó ẹ pé rògán náà ló fẹ́ tó lórúkọ mi tó lórúkọ yewé tèmi ò dá lóhùn. Ṣé kò yí ẹsẹ̀ padà tó yá kò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ pé àǹtí òun Àbíkẹ́. This is a girl tó pé tó bá ń wá mi báyìí wọ́n máa sọ pé àǹtí ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kí n máa tẹ̀lé yín jáde ṣé mo ṣẹ̀yìn ni ó dà pé ẹ avoid mi kinní kan ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì náà mo dà pé mo rí rí. And she was a nice girl. She will carry my bag. She will follow me to the car. If I'm not lowo mani kwa makolo, òun àti Jumoke Omolope. She was a nice girl. And when she wanted to become Facebook speaker, did you see me talk back at her? But you, ìyá ẹ tó bí ẹ, ọmọ tó bí tó bá ṣe show, wá bọ́ta, wá ní ó máa dá wọn lóhùn. Oh, dẹ̀ kí ní good points náà ni. Oh, ní good points. Oh, mọ́jà. Sentiment ló máa fi rọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ. Manipulations, lies, pathological liar. Àbíkẹ́ ti dó gbogbo òlu tán lọ́dọ̀ yín. Ẹ fẹ́ mi evidence ibi tí èmi ti mú orú ọkọ yẹn tán ti bọnú ìdí mi tí mò ń ṣe báyìí tí mò ń pè àwa láwọn customer tó gallant ju gbogbo shit yẹn lọ. Àwọn ìṣípẹrẹ wèrè tó hàn lè dúró mi táwọn driver tàwa wà wò. Stop. Ìlú òyìnbó ló mẹ́rẹ̀yẹlé ló dàpọ̀ mẹ́dìyẹ. Ojú ló dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó yónú. Wọ́n ní ìsúnmọ́ ni náà mọ̀ ṣe ẹni. Àìsúnmọ́ Àbíkẹ́ kò jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe ẹ̀. Mọ bó ṣe tó. Mọ bí ó ṣe tó. Nǹkan tó dá nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó dá nìyẹn. You are such a compulsive liar. Èyí tá dé bí n pé ó ṣe ojo mọ́. Ìwọ ló bá dé bí n pé ìwọ ló bú Gaddafi. Ìlú wo ló wá ń jà fún ìwọ ló bú yálé wọn. Ṣé bí wọ́n bọ́ mo bá pẹ̀ sílé ìyá pẹ̀ sílé bàbá ni. Ó bá yé jẹ́ gidi gan. Wọ́n ní yàn ní kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ẹbí mi tó wá láti Jẹ̀bú. Wọ́n ní yẹn tún ti rọ́kọ síwájú ẹ̀. Ó wo ìwòwò ẹ lórí Facebook ọdún mélòó ló máa fi wà ńbẹ̀. Ó ń fara ẹwé Tiwa Savage. Tiwa fúnra rẹ̀ ọdún mẹ́wàá sígbà táwa yìí. Tiwa ò tí get over nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀. Kim Kardashian ó affect orí psychologist, orí counselor, orí gbogbo ẹ̀. Maybe you didn't follow her story. There's this other girl again. Tírú ẹ̀ náà tún ṣẹlẹ̀ sí kí lorúkọ lady yìí. What's her name again, guys? No Monica. Can somebody there's this other lady tí ìyàwó girl no. Kí lorúkọ lady yìí o. There's another lady like that. Tóun náà tún ní sex scandal. Ó affect wọn. Even Kanye ò ń ṣe èèyàn tó wà okay, so Kanye West ó máa ṣe ń ro kíní yẹn nínú orí ẹ̀. Tiwa Savage sọ somebody son go find me one day. Ó rò pé tọ́mọ ẹ bá ń dàgbà tán bá ṣe tán gbé ìwòwò yẹ ibi tán ti fi okó sí di ìyá ẹ̀. Ó rò pé kò ní wà ní pensive mode. Tí àwọn àna á dá fún yín Paris Hilton. Á dá fún yín is Paris Hilton. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Paris Hilton náà. Kò sí kankan nu wọn tán get over. All this banko tó kàn wí ẹ̀yẹn. Ó lè work, girl. For a long time tó bá ṣe ń wò, tó ń bá ń bẹ̀, ó máa bú sí ẹkún. Báwo ló ṣe máa fi èmi tí mo ṣàyàdélẹ̀ mo lọ fún spa jẹ́jẹ́. I was covered in white scrub already. People do it, Bobrisky do it. Gbogbo àwọn Bíọ́dún Òkèowó everybody. Àwọn celebrity Nollywood. Non lọ sí spa non gbowó wọn non scrub ẹ̀yìn wọn tán ṣẹ́yẹ̀ lẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì pàápàá wọ́n kàn máa fi kùkúmbà sí orí ọyún ẹ̀ ni. Lọ sí Susan Channel wọ́n á bojú ẹ̀ gbogbo àtikùn everything dólẹ̀. Gbogbo flesh àárín ọyàn areola yẹn nìkan náà ń bò. Owó wọn náà máa gbà. Èmi mi ò tí yí débẹ̀ so mo ṣàyàdélẹ̀. And I was half covered in towel. Yẹn lẹ́yìn gbé. Àtijọ́ tẹ́ tí ń gbé lèmi tí ń di celebrity sí. Àwọn èèyàn gidi náà dẹ̀ máa ń ta sí mi má jẹ́ ń parọ́ fún ẹ o. Èmi ò ráyè gbogbo rádaràda tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí o. Tójú bá farabalẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ wá rí mu. Ibi tó bá package ara ẹ̀ dé tó ṣe bí ọmọlúwàbí dé ló máa ti rí èèyàn. Tó bá ba gbogbo ara jẹ́ tán sórí social media ò lè bọ́ta síbẹ̀ yẹn orí èèyàn gidi láyé ẹ̀. Ìyá ọjọ́ alẹ́ ni ó sì máa pẹ́. Ọmọ ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo ló ní obìnrin dẹ̀ ni. Àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀gbọ́n everybody bá wọn máa wà embarrassing bí iṣẹ́ because I told people they should stop giving it a wrong caption. You were caught up in adultery, in promiscuity with a married man. That is the right caption. A Facebook roadside blogger caught in video sex or Facebook sex with another married man in US. Wo? Anu shola yẹn ṣe mí bó mo ti rí o. Bísí wọ̀ṣì ní sùúrù onízẹ̀zẹ̀ zuzu sọnù. Ẹjọ́ mọ́ bọ̀. Dorcas Adeyinka latest video. Just press Dorcas Adeyinka latest video. Wo? SMC Arẹwà nìyẹn ó ti gbé. Sórí èèyàn. Wo Ṣọlá ọmọlọ́mọ. Sórí Ṣọlá ọmọlọ́mọ. Àfìgbà tẹ́ gbé Ṣọlá náà wórí kíní yìí. Gbogbo ẹkún bẹ́ ṣàbàtì. This is just an advice. Èmi ò ní strength pé sórí wọ. Mo bí Ọlọ́run pé kó má gbọ́ kó ló máa lọ sí part 1 to 100. Mo ní kọ́mọdé má dẹ́tẹ̀. Wá dá tán akọni tó máa bẹ́ẹ̀ gbé ni. Ọjọ́ ẹni kọ́ gan Fádébísí fún ara ẹ̀. Ọjọ́ ọ̀la ni. Àánú àṣà àwọn èèyàn. Àmọ́ wọn ní dìde wá fún àánú gangan fún ẹ. wọ́n kàn ní ó máa ṣe o àmọ́ ta ló fẹ́ súnmọ́ kálukú ya ẹ má sùn má dẹ́tẹ̀ má jẹ́ kó fi ti èkó ràn wá because nígbà tó ń sọ fún ó ń sọ pé kò kàn anybody pé ta ló kàn pámọ̀ rí ìbákùn so therefore ta ló fẹ́ bá yín dá sí ọ̀rẹ́ ti dọ̀rẹ́ ní gbòkú àparò ó ti gbá kan àbúrò ó ti gbé apọn èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ bá jà tó bá náà ṣépè fún yàn pé bí tẹ́mi ẹ̀ máa sọnù sí rè wọ́n á tiẹ̀ sójú ogun náà ni ṣé Bukky tó fẹ́ bá jà yín ó lè wí ní Bukky o manipulation tó fẹ́ fi sórí pẹ̀lẹ́sìn tó ṣe yìí tẹ́nibọ́dì bá dúró tí ẹ̀ wọ́n á nù ẹ̀ hands down every time má lọ wájà ní nǹkan tó wálẹ̀ tó bá wájà kan tó bá ní weapon náà máa fi finish ẹ̀ délẹ̀ kí ló mú bísíǹsì tó ṣe gba kí náà ti ń pè lọ mò ń bọ̀ tó gba kíní lọ káwọn èèyàn máa wòyàn lójú títí kan máa sọ pé ó ti zuzuzuzẹ wo.
gbogbo UK wá wò bò òbòdò kan sì ti di zazuzẹ òbòdò kan sì ti di zazuzẹ zuzu sì dé o zazu.
ó ní zuzu ti dé zuzu ti dé ló pa kò ní tuntun zuzu ti dé o zazuzu abẹ́gbọ̀.
òbòdò kan sì di yányányányá tó yàwó.
ó tún máa lọ gbé ó ti kọjá gbogbo ibi tó rò ọmọ tó bá ní tìjú tán bí láti léèrè tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ o ní òbí o ní àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ kò sí nǹkan kan lórí Facebook àwọn wèrè wọn náà fẹ́ gba space ẹ̀ kí ni space ẹ fẹ́ fún ẹnikẹ́ni hazard ni space ẹ jẹ́ tí má fẹ́ claim space má lọ claim space ẹni tó mọ́ ẹni tó clean ẹni tó ní integrity ẹni tó ní reputation ó gbórúkọ mi ó lé mi Àbíkẹ́ Jagaban ṣó gbọ́ mi sì kí ó lé mi Òkété Dorcas orúkọ àwọn tó ní kìmí ni Jagaban Bọ̀gù yes Jagaban Bọ̀gù èyàn wọlé ere kó tó adopt orúkọ fún rẹ̀ orúkọ tó wùn mí lè mí adopt so kí ni mo fẹ́ jèrè inú ẹ̀ kí ni èmi ọmọ bóyá Yẹwé ó lè wúlò fún Yẹwé because àwọn èròjà nǹkan àwọn abirùn mo ti sọ fún ẹ fáwọn lékulẹ́jà ó wà lára ẹ̀ asset ni ẹ fáwọn lékulẹ́jà valuable ni ẹ fáwọn lékulẹ́jà ó lè rìn níwájú ilé babaláwo ilé oníṣègùn kó má mọ̀ pé asset ni ẹ you are valuable to them on láti kí ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ kan ló ẹ fún nǹkan tó bá wúlò fún straight away wọn ó gbọ́dọ̀ waste ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ pọ́ kí lèmi fẹ́ fi ẹ ṣe èmi ò ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fi ẹ ṣe ó lè joyè gan because ó ń fa abirùn joyè abirùn náà ń joyè abirùn ò lè jọba èmi ò lè fẹ́ joyè ara ẹ̀ láti pé kó tó lè jẹ nǹkan ara ẹ̀ láti pé ìka kan kò gbọ́dọ̀ rí báyìí tó bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ o gbogbo ẹ̀ láti nà kó pé àwọn ibì kan kò gbọ́dọ̀ dàbí ìgbà tó ní water retention kó ti retain omi anybody tó ní bí permanent inflammation of the limbs bí kí ó máa sun omi kò yéèyàn òun láti pé èmi ò ní nǹkan tẹ́mi lè fi ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà ó lè wúlò fún mi táyé máa fi parẹ́ the only time tó lè wúlò níjọ́ tó bá ní ìyípadà ọkàn ilé owó ètí èmi kọ́ ni mo dá ẹ o èmi kàn sọ bí èmi ṣe pé ó lè wúlò fún mi ò lè fẹ́ lọ sí gathering àwọn olówó àwọn èèyàn gidi elite àwọn kí n sọ pé mo fẹ́ mú ẹ dání wá stay ní image mi bó ṣe rò pé mo radical yìí mi ò dá yìí owó ra àwọn bí 13 rí mi ni ó gbé fún mi ni gbogbo àràbù tẹ́ máa rà fún mi pátá ni mo like pátápátá kò sí ẹni tẹ́ fi ra àràbù fún mi rí tí ò kì í ṣe Àbíkẹ́ o ó dókè wọn nù ṣé kí wọn wá jẹ́ babaláku ẹgbẹ́ babaláku bàbá yín Àbíkẹ́ o ó dúró MC o ṣé yẹn jẹ́ babaláku bàbá yín bí ó ṣe kàwé ó mọ ya wọn kàwé tẹ́ MC máa control ni Àbíkẹ́ o ó dú ọba kan o ìran ńlá pa yín jọba abẹ́yìn rí ọba lẹ́yìn odò ọba bá fẹ́ dó mi máa dó ọba correct tó bá wùn mí tí jòyè bá fẹ́ dó mi tó bá like mi máa dó ọba tó jẹ́ ni mo máa kọ́kọ́ wé torí mi lè lọ fún just any ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mi ò ṣe ọba lọ́ba ń jẹ́ o òbò mi precious èmi ò ń ṣe àwọn olóbò tí wọ́n ń send ẹ̀ sórí inbox àwọn ọkùnrin ọkọ̀lé ọlọ́kọ̀lé káàkiri o I don't do that okay I roll with the elite àwọn cream de la cream tẹ́ bá gbọ́ pé mo ṣe bọ́bọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan bọ́bọ̀ yìí ẹ má fi gbogbo àwọn àràbù yín yẹn sí ibi tó bá jẹ́ pé tí mò ń jẹ lóòótọ́ ó máa pay ẹ bá gbórúkọ yẹn àwọn orúkọ tó máa wà pronounced ní society ni òye yín èmi I don't do shit like seriously I don't do shit. So àwọn Arabu tẹ́ máa rà fún mi ìgbọ́rí Àbíkẹ́ ó dó doctor kan ó dó lawyer kan ó bímọ fún ẹ̀yin ò rí conductor ẹ rí mi bí ọ̀dọ̀ organizer ẹ ní wọ́n sọ pé ń dó bọ̀bọ̀ kan bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ń ta kinní kan ń taṣọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ras tí ẹ rírú ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi rí ẹ̀yin gangan ló yẹ kójú tì pẹ̀lú Arabu tẹ́ fún mi tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ tòótọ́ ni ó yẹ kójú tì tìyín náà ó bá yín ní ṣọ́ọ̀kì ni. Bàbá àwọn ọmọ ẹ o politician ó jẹ́ kinní kan àbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn lówó gan ló ṣe kinní kan ṣojú òtì yín kí ni mo fẹ́ pè mẹ́yìn irú Arabu wo mo fẹ́ rà fún yín ẹ jẹ́ kójú tì yín tẹ́ bá ń bú mi èmi ò lè hype ọ̀tá mi kí n sọ pé mò ń bú ọ̀tá mi ẹ̀yin hype mi so look at it ẹ̀yin ló yẹ kójú tì yín kò yé yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi ò fẹ́ wàhálà bọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn pé màá back off bí ó bá ṣe kan pé o fẹ́ wá búlì Ṣọlá àbí ìyàwó ẹ̀ mo fi Ọlọ́run búra fún ẹ gbogbo wa la máa pawọ́pọ̀ lórí Facebook because ìyàwó Ṣọlá need mental support àwọn ìyàwó Ṣẹ́gun èyí tó búlì lẹ́yìn tó ṣe ọkọ àwọn náà need mental support kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó pòṣẹ́ láti dá ara ẹ̀ síta níwòwò kó bọ́ ara ẹ̀ ṣe bí ọmọ ìlú òyìnbó wo gbogbo àtẹ̀yìnwá nǹkan tó ti fojú àwọn èèyàn rí ṣóyé ẹ kó tó wá di olúwayé pin kárí the same thing to put wọn through níwọ náà ń go through right now ó gbọ́ nǹkan tí yàn bá ń ṣe láyé tí ò bá lè beat your chest with pé wọ́n ló ṣe then nǹkan ìtìjú ni ó gba àwọn tó gbé wá owó náà sí òun deny sin náà ó ní ògbé ìdí anybody wà ṣé tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan tó wà proud fún ló ṣe ṣé wàá máa deny sí pé ògbé ìdí èèyàn kankan wá ọ nígbà tẹ́ pé o ti rí bó ṣe rí ọ̀rẹ́ tó fi nú àwọn èèyàn orí bó ṣe rí lára ó wá ń deny Adébímpé Aláṣọ Àdúrà ṣì máa ṣe show lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí because motivational speaker ni wọ́n educative show ni wọ́n máa ń ràn pé ǹjẹ́ ó dá kí ọmọbìnrin máa fi ìwòwò ojú ara ẹ̀ máa ránṣẹ́ sí àwọn ọkùnrin ọ̀rọ̀ matter ẹ̀yin obìnrin ǹjẹ́ ó yẹ kẹ́ máa get ara yín engage pẹ̀lú àwọn ọkùnrin tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe dúró nínú London ẹni tẹ́ mọ̀ rí strangers kẹ́ máa fi kó ń ṣẹ́ni ló wá já fóònù gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó dárúkọ nínú nǹkan tó ṣe kò tó so why ṣé bó ti mọ̀ tẹ̀lé àwọn set tí ẹ rárá wọ́n máa dú ọkọ lé